humans as well, and then feeding them to other humans. And
I've been doing that, but my trader collection, I realized I'm missing on a few. I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna have to gather some more.
feed
Gather some
and
more.
feed them some more humans. So
Oh
yes.
yeah, I mean, yeah, no, yeah, Not Quite Dead does have an interesting look. So I'm hoping it per performs well because I need another zombie-based game that is kind of a group connection because the other one that is actually another voxel base, it's actually pretty good and it's only a single player.
Cool.
Human Host.
Ah.
That's the other one. Human Host. I was checking on Deadline Escape. That's another one's kind of interesting, but it borrows heavy from the another game genre type. What is it? What was it? I know it's a looter shooter type, but what is that genre where you go in and then you have to escape at a specific time frame? What is it called? It's like a whole genre in this stupid division of games. Oh dear God. Oh, Penn figured out, kind of figured where you reside at the moment. Oh,
She figured
that's
what
fascinating.
where I reside or you reside
Yeah,
or
yeah, she kind of figured out where you reside at the moment.
here in
She
Palworld. Or
wasn't too sure where I reside. Yes,
I mean, I kind of reside in two places still, but you know.
I reside in about three because right now I'm picking up, human passerbyers. Uh,
Mm. But no, I noticed she was like, "Hey, I said some stuff, and you guys didn't say anything back." It's like, yeah, I mean, we weren't gonna. I don't understand. Was she like leaving the group, or saying she was leaving the group, or what?
uh,
Or leaving a group?
no, if it's the conversation that she was talking to myself and Sparky about, it's about a lame legal matter that has nothing to do with any of you guys and
Oh,
has to
okay.
do with a specific person that is no longer with said group and kind of could cause a lot of grievance if the right people get themselves involved.
Ah, all right.
I mean, technically, the person in question is kind of in custody and being held by a certain law enforcement for a particular period of time because they be guilty. Nothing too big and exciting.
Okay. Well.
Welcome to the world, man. Welcome to the world.
Wow.
And
Okay.
if you tell me they're from Texas, I'll be go, oh my God, really another legal problem in Texas? Oh no, tell me not so. Since they have a lot of questionable people that reside in Texas.
Welcome to the world.
I know, right? Jeez. And I'm a Canadian who have, most of our questionable people live in Manitoba. No, no, yeah, Manitoba. I think it's mostly yeah, it's mostly in Manitoba. Different parts of Manitoba, but mostly Manitoba. Yeah, there's a whole division of crime of questionability that exists there. Even the mayors or the premier kind of regurt the surviving the Manitobians. Okay, I'm trying to
Aren't the Manitobians like
figure.
your version of crackhead? Chicago,
Yeah,
California crackheads.
pretty much. If
Uh,
you're looking for a Florida man equivalents, Surrey, Manitoba. I mean, Surrey, BC, which is in the Vancouver region. It's another little district all by itself that most people from Surrey kind of regret being in Surrey. So, and then Manitoba is just either filled with questionable individuals or flies that want to eat you.
So cool place, got it.
Yeah, pretty much. Where all the cool kids are. Let's see here. I want to get my OBS. There it is. Okay. We have a cactus that's still kind of roaming. I have no idea what cactus is doing, but they're doing something. Okay, that's yeah. Alright. Let's see. Okay, my OBS is doing something.
You guys got the roaming cacti too?
Yeah, we got a roaming cactus. That's 28, at least 28 of them that like to roam. Yes, very scary. Okay, I just hit the go live button, and if the prompts are the same, great. If the prompts aren't the same, oh well, it's all good.
Oh, they had an update, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
They weakened the pals quite a bit, I guess, or...
There was a few things that they've nerfed and a few things that they've gotten rid of. Oh, the glitch that you were able to dupe, still kind of existence, but not. I'm gonna say it's a little challenging, a little bit more challenging to actually dupe, but you can still do it. It's you ride on a pole. Basically, you put the pole as close to the actual blue line as possible, where you're outside of the blue line, but also inside of the blue line, and then you do a little shaky on the pole, and then it's like a no-go kind of situation where the software doesn't know if you're inside the actual proper radius or not, so it starts flipping back and forth between the two integers, and if you click on putting down whatever it is, you end up duplicating the item in question. Yeah.
So I knew there was...
It's been a non problem for a while.
I've known about it. I just never used it. The big problem I know they're having using it is on their servers. Most people don't do it on their private servers because they want to play the game, you know. So
yeah,
I mean, I honestly think that's what they should totally switch to, anyways. But that's just
yeah.
It would
we're at that point in time where I don't know what they're trying to figure out on their end.
But, I mean, as far as problems go, you're gonna have these issues.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have people that don't want to do them, and then people who do want to do them. So
yeah, I mean, I get that the want of wanting to do it, and because you get your parts faster, whatever, blah blah blah. Because once you get to the 70s to 80 grind, it's a grind. It's like a pointless. We have to get these AI thingies in order to make everything else. So it's like, okay, and if you haven't set up your bases to, well, ultimately breed and dismember, basically, but meat packing plant basically be the best way of classifying things. Yeah, if you haven't set it up for a industrial butcher system, you're kind of hooped and doing the big grind. But don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, the big grind is kind of interesting sometimes, but it can be time consuming.
No, it can't
be. My base is almost complete. I have a couple of different levels to figure in later. Yes. Oh, I have another farming location, which I've got to check on my farming locations to the south. guys been busy? Doing anything good? Okay, all good. Pick shit up, please. Still teaching Penn how to stack.
Yeah, my brother learned how to do that recently. Yeah. It's a little bit more difficult on the PlayStation, on the Xbox. So.
Ooh, easiest way of doing it is to get you one item down that you want to stack, and then put a bench in front of it.
I'll have to tell him that one. I don't know about that one. He's really not listening to me. He was playing it his way, and I'm like,
I get it.
He is playing the slow grind, and I'm like, dude, you just don't understand what you're doing. I've done it before. I get it. It's fun, but after you do it once, you're like, never again.
Of course.
And it's like,
no, I've got my berry. Well, it seems like a never-ending berry thing. I've got, was it 5 stacked on each other? 6 stacked on each other. I've got my bed stacked on each other, which is hilarious. There's other things you can stack. You can actually stack the ranch, the breeding stations. Yeah, you just have to figure the easiest way of doing it. I find that if you have a challenge getting things that, because you could use the bed, like the pillow, to stack shit on top of it, but that's using up materials, where I've kind of adopted a different stacking mechanism, which is the wooden benches.
Yes. I've heard a lot of people do that.
Yeah, the wooden benches, you do either a single all the way up wall-wise, or you do a T version of it, or the table, like the kitchen table, the wooden ones, for a larger items that require more space. Also, it's a lot easier to separate them. I actually pushed this in too far. I guess I can move. No, I don't want to disassemble to reassemble. Yeah, no, I've come to the realization it's easier to put the benches that you want in a second row benches in front of... Go ahead.
He's been using the pillow.
Yeah, the pillow technique is good, but you have to balance it on a pillow.
Well, but that's the thing.
He's tried the benches right after a while.
The benches on the Xbox take up a lot more.
No, I know.
Issues, so he's been using the pillow. The pillow is the
No, I get it.
And he's running it on a last gen, not this gen Xbox. So.
No, I get it. I still like the bench system. It actually is. It straightens out everything nicely. Makes everything look more uniform. Whereas the pillow, you have to just line it up just right, and then hope that you got it right. Hope like hell you got it all right. Otherwise, it looks kind of off-centered, or it just doesn't look right.
No, it doesn't.
You're supposed to also use a secondary a line to at least line things up. So that's why I said the other bench. So it's easier to put the items you want down on the ground, and then have that bench or whatever for your line port, so it becomes another clickable area, just in case something doesn't want to acknowledge properly, because you're struggling trying to put it in the right spot, trying to find the clicky point, where the new wall of bench that you've created is a new clicky point, and it automatically just attaches itself, which is awesome. So it makes life a lot more easier, more uniformed. A lot more uniformed. And I like a little bit of uniformity. Just a bit of uniformity. So. Did you hear it back at a Terraform? Are you excited?
I thought I heard something about that today on the TV. I was just like, I don't.
I know. Yeah, we're back at another tier of 4.
Your people
Oh
don't
boy.
even care. They're like, I mean,
Nah.
your prime minister is trying to be like, oh yes, we're gonna get the. It's like, we just don't fucking care. Neither side really fucking cares.
Nah.
But we're going to care when you're going to care when we get tired of not caring and start ripping all your organs out from both sides.
Yeah.
You guys are going to do it to yours, or we're going to come up there and do it to yours, and you're going to do it to ours. But either way, it's going to happen, because you're just pissing us. You're just pissing your people off at this fucking point. It's coming. I don't want that to happen, but that's where it's going to happen.
Now I know that. But realistically, our side is very loyal. It's true.
I know.
We have a weird nationalistic kind of purview.
Oh, I know. You guys. I mean, we used to have that, but ours have been our group has been so divisive.
Yeah.
So divisive. I mean, compared to yours, we're trying to start a civil war again here at this point.
Yeah, I know. We wish you the best of luck.
And I kind of do too, because if this does kick off, the first thing that's going to happen is a lot of politicians are going to be the first ones to go.
I kind of gathered that, like I said.
Because a lot of people's like, if a civil war breaks out and you guys start one, yeah, you're the first ones to go. That's kind of been both sides, both Democrats and Republicans on the sidelines, have been like, yeah, if you start a civil war, you're the first ones to go. And they're kind of like, what? Yeah, you're the first ones to go. Don't care who you are. If you're a politician, yeah, you're the first ones to go.
Yep, I know.
And the military will probably help us. They're tired of all your shit too.
Nope, that is usually how that works.
But the DSA is becoming a real thing here, and I'm like, you guys are, you guys are going to fuck this up, right? Oh no, we're going to make it real communism. And that's what we're afraid of. Oh, so you think we'll make it work? No. It doesn't work.
The problem is that the socialists that you have there are not really socialists.
They think they're socialist.
They're Swedish socialists.
No, they're not even. They think
their whole premise is based off of the Swedish socialists.
That failed.
Which is realistically conservatism.
Yes.
So again, leave it alone.
No. I mean, I'm kind of waiting to see what happens with this, because now there are some that are communists, like Mandami.
I'm not gonna say he is or isn't. He does.
Well, he's an
Islamist.
He's an Islamist. He's a Muslim.
Yeah, he's a Muslim, but the problem with Muslims, they vary on the brand.
Also,
if he's what one of the two larger groups, Shiite or the other ones, then you may have a problem. But if he's a lesser version of it, then he's kind of no more than their equivalent of a Swedish socialist.
Yeah, if he's a Sunni,
yeah.
I'm not really too worried, but just kind of waiting to see what happens.
Where it is. We don't know where he sits on that camp. I believe he's a Sunni, but not 100% sure. Because he kind of walks away from when they actually do their religious diatribe. If you ever noticed that.
Yeah, I was kind of curious about that, because I have noticed, I don't know if he just doesn't want to be surrounded for cameras, or
no, he's just no shows the moment they go into their whatever it is. So he is not part of that particular sect, which means that he can't really participate.
Oh, that's interesting then.
It is like I said, the religion that is Muslim is very fascinating.
No, it is, and I know the difference between this. Well, somewhat of the differences of the. I've seen it. Basically, one wants to kill the other, for the most part. That's
Pretty much.
because I'm Sunni, you're Shiite. Hey,
Yep.
we believe in Muhammad differently and God differently.
Yep.
Kind of like the Mormons and the Catholics,
Yeah.
or the
Jews, the other,
the Martin
like
Lutherans,
the
right? The
Orthodox
Lutherans and
Jews, yeah.
so I
Because
mean,
there's what are the ones with the Jews with the ringlets? They're I know they're Orthodox, but they're a little bit more stringent to the rules, and they'll get very violent if things don't go the way how they are supposed to go according to them.
you're not letting me catch the tree girl. What's wrong with you, computer? Oh, they're not letting you touch them anymore. Shit. Oh, that's bullshit. That's not right. They're not letting you catch them anymore.
Which ones?
Oh, nope. You can still catch some of them.
Yeah, it's a percentage is different.
No. Like, the one by the fire in the World Tree where you go by the first elephant fountain?
Oh yeah, no, you can still catch them.
No, you can't catch her.
Oh, I've caught it many times. Her percentage is different.
No, it's not even letting me hit her with the ball. I can't even hit her with my rifle.
So,
Now, the one at the front gate I could do, I just caught. But the one, she's just sitting here.
the one that is near the grassy behemoth hill.
Just past.
The big elephant thing.
No. I'm talking about. This is in the World Tree. This is inside the World Tree.
Oh, the chick in the World Tree.
Yeah, I can't catch her anymore.
She's got a different hit value.
No. Look, come watch my screen right now.
Give me a second. I'm going to do that. Give me. What's the?
I can't even hit her with my gun.
All right. Okay, that's odd, but no, you're able to. You should still be able to do it.
Nope. I mean, the balls are just going right through her.
That you find, but
Ah! Nope, not working. Pull out the big guns. Nope.
I know they've changed the value of certain.
But you really can't even touch her at all, so that's different. Because I've caught her before.
Of course.
But
she's not really.
She's not a target anymore.
Interesting.
She's not an acceptable target anymore for anything, except talking to, which is weird. That is weird. But maybe they needed to do that for a reason.
Who knows? Like I said, I do know that they've changed the values of certain NPCs, which makes it a little challenging or difficult for them to be caught. Higher value NPCs have a like a 0.1% of being caught. She's a 77. She's points. No, I've tried catching her. She went into a ball and then popped out of the ball.
Are you over there right now?
I am here.
Hold on,
and
I'll be there in a second. I'm speeding over there. Probably could have teleported, but yeah. Yeah.
Okay, lady. Yeah. No, she's angry at me. Okay. She did. Alright.
No, you're not here. Not where I'm talking about. At all. You're at a different place.
At the beginning?
At the World Tree.
I'm in the World Tree.
I don't see him. Where are you at the front?
I'm here.
Oh, her.
At
Yeah,
the
you
World
can get her all day.
Yeah.
You can get her. I'm talking down here. Hold on.
I guess I should probably switch over to a different mount, I guess. I don't know.
Just come straight down. To the fire.
Easy boys.
I see you. There you are. All right. You're heading right toward
Oh,
her.
this one here?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oops. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. My ball goes right through her. And I was caught your pal. Sorry about that.
Okay. Everybody tries.
She's invincible.
I don't see her.
You don't see her right here?
She's nowhere to be seen, dude.
I can see her right here.
Well, she doesn't exist for me.
So, okay, so it's just glitching out then. Got it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
That's
why. Unfortunately, she's non-existent. That you kind of killed off, that Grisbolt. Yeah, I don't see the person in question, honestly. They are not here.
I can talk to her. I can...
See, that's the weird thing, because I could see you talking around looking like a goofball, but, yeah. I don't know where she is, technically. Because I know she's supposed to be at the fire.
I'm shooting right at her. I'm shooting right at her ass. Right
No, you're
there.
shooting at me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, shit. I was shooting at the ground and it... God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to do that. Oh,
yeah, you're shooting at me, sir.
I was shooting at her ass and I was like, I don't...
No, I get it, but yeah, she doesn't... Technically, she's not there.
That is weird. That is really weird.
So now you know. That's why you can't catch her. She technically is not there.
That's some bullshit.
It is what it is.
Now, they said they got rid of... Remember how you were doing all those PAL things? All those upper level PALs and all that stuff? They said they got rid of that. I don't know if they did or not. You probably...
They did and didn't. Again, like I said, they just make their percentage a little different. That's all they did. I mean, you can still catch them or still manipulate the game. But oh look, I gotta touch that elephanty thing again. Oh boy, tickle. Yeah. Touch the elephant. Oh, can't. Already been done. All right, so but he's glowing. Interesting. Yeah, no, the chick that's supposed to be here, she's not here for me.
That is weird. New bug. Or
yeah, no, probably. Oh, very possible. Big bug. Yeah, no, like I said, they've changed some of the percentages and a few other things, so. Yeah, no, if the system acknowledges their existence, you can capture them. If it doesn't, you cannot. Pretty straightforward. I mean, I guess the easiest way of fixing that would probably reset the server, but...
Nah, I'm cool with it. I'd probably reset my game, but I don't really care. So
nah.
I mean, as long as it's not killing me, it doesn't affect me at all.
Yeah, no.
I did kill you, however, so I don't know. Technically,
It'd be different, but yeah, no, no. You're good. Yeah, it doesn't exist. That's all I'm saying. Doesn't exist.
Because I heard they made it so certain things couldn't happen anymore, and then it's like, oh, that's kind of bullshit. I thought maybe that was one of them.
Yeah, I mean that's usually how that works. Like I said, they've changed the math. That's about it. They tried to fix a glitch that you could say it's exploitative, but really isn't. So, honestly, I know what they're trying to do, but realistically, they should move on to their next version of this game soon.
Oh no, that's. I think they should be. Okay, if there's something terrifyingly wrong with it, sure, fix it. But right now, I think they should move on as well, like you said. So, on to their next game. I mean, they kind of have started another game, but.
I mean, I have heard, but like I said, I'm waiting for them to officially, take time to actually produce this new game. Hopefully, it's another updated version of Palworld, but they're probably going to go in a different direction.
Well, there's the Pal farming game that is definitely coming out, and they're kind of just that is just like, you know what? We're just going to troll the fuck out of you. We're going to troll the fuck out of Nintendo. Everybody's like, I'm in. You son of a bitch. I'm in.
Of course. No, yeah, the farm game is kind of interesting. No, I was hoping for them to do another, like Palworld 2, kind of expand on what they have.
Well,
there's only so much you can do with what they have here.
No, and for what how it started and what it became, I'm kind of impressed.
Yeah.
10 people did this.
Yes.
10 people started this thing, and it's like, and they were trying to do it with Unity to begin with, and they kind of did succeed.
Yeah, they're getting there. I was looking at what they had offered for even in Unity. It's like, okay. And then they moved it over to Unreal. It's like,
are you sure you want to do that? And then they, everybody was a little like, yeah, only one person knows how, and you're teaching it's like, this sounds like a recipe for disaster, and I'm glad I was wrong.
Yeah.
Because they did do a switch over, and then they started doing more stuff, and I was like, this is almost to $40 game level, and then it became 50, and honestly, they could sell this for 60, and
yeah, I mean, technically, it's a full price game.
And it's a finished game, which is insane.
Yes, it is.
That is unheard of. They're like, we're not doing updates because we have it stable. That's the funny for that. No, it's stable. We're not fucking with it. We might tweak it here and there, but we're
no. They're adding in crossover events, which is interesting. Which is why we have the Terraria Island thing. That's a crossover event.
I have heard that.
Also, the one of the fits that we have, the robot with wings, that is also part of the Terraria.
The weird thing I thought though was like, we actually had offers to do a lot of crossovers, but we've refused a lot of them.
Yeah.
And it's like, why? Because they wanted too much power. They wanted too much power over it.
Yeah.
I was like, cool. Makes sense.
That is the funny world of Palworld or Pocket Bear. We have a lot of people that are interested, but they're very
protective. That's
yeah.
Oh yeah, they've had money offered to throw at them. Like, yeah, we're good. We're not trying to rule the world. We're just trying to make games that people like.
Yeah, honestly, it's fascinating to watch because there was a period of time that certain people got their titties in a bunch because the lead producer, he was like going, maybe we'll try to incorporate AI into our games in some way. It's like, oh, how dare you? How dare you try to bring in
That
AI?
that was about midway through this when this first came out,
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
and he was just like, "Baby, we can make the game better."
yeah.
And that was just he was not about. No, we're not trying to like
No,
make
he wasn't
money
trying to
off of AI.
remove
We're
people from
trying
work. He was trying to find a way to do the job.
to do the job better
Yes.
with less
Yeah, because he
and
had
not.
he had a small team. They had a lot to do. And he's like, well, maybe we can try to incorporate AI to help us to. Because again, on a small team basis, yeah, I can see AI being helpful for smaller projects.
Oh yeah,
The basic A level, double A, or indies level of gaming. So when you get to the triple A, you already have a robust amount of staffers as it is. You don't need AI.
I mean the thing is, what was it? 7 Days the Guy came out in 2014,
Something like that, yeah.
2012, somewhere around there. I can't remember. This game came out what 2020, I think originally
Yeah,
2020, 2021, somewhere
yeah.
around there. Still got a bigger game. Still got finished faster than 7 Days to Die.
And it isn't trying to sue people.
I know for early release. That's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And this
It's not
game
trying to sue people
has
by saying that they got the wrong build, and they're trying to
4 million new copies sold just right out of the release date, not
Yep.
including the ones that had already been sold, the millions and millions that have
Oh,
been
yeah.
selling and sold. And yeah, and there's still quite a few more selling. I mean, this may have made platinum already.
Holding the eight was it 800,000 continuous players or whatever.
I mean, gold is a
Yeah.
million, 10
Yep.
million is a platinum. I can't remember what
Yep.
100 million is. I mean, rumor is they're still selling, not as
Oh
high
yeah.
as the first couple months, but they are still selling new
Well,
copies. So
it is a good game.
it's not the greatest game I've ever played, but it's been so long since I've had a great game. This is the greatest game that in the last probably 10 years. I'd
I
have
would
to
agree.
say.
I would agree.
Close to 10, maybe more like 8 or 9, but yeah. Here's the thing, even my brother is playing this, and he's like, he hasn't played anything different or survival games or games like this ever before. And he's like, I love it.
Yep. I mean, some would say it's Pokemon with guns. It's beyond that.
He doesn't
The
even like
concept of
Pokemon.
it earlier, yes, because what we got to see in the beginning of it, if its creation, was basically Pokemon with guns,
Oh, yeah.
and then it just once they got away from the Unity to go Unreal, the concept changed and grew, and obviously they were listening to a lot of the Nintendo freakies out there that were upset with how Nintendo was doing their Pokemon based games and you know taking what they wanted and putting it into the actual game. It's like, wait. So yeah, this is why you have a lot of Nintendo nerds getting upset because Game Freak isn't doing what they would like to see for a Pokemon based game. Yet Pocket Pair did a better Pokemon based game without having the access to the franchise. Luckily,
Yeah. Heavy is the crown that falls. I mean, yeah, that seems to be the thing. Oh, your game's so similar to ours, where you did something we didn't like. Sue.
pretty much.
It's like, guys, come on. You can't.
Yeah, the Joe Woodle controversy for 7 days is still ongoing. Nothing's been settled.
And nobody's really happy about this. Like, a lot of
Yeah, I
game
mean,
reviewers are not saying it that
yeah,
review it, but they're like,
there's
this
some
is.
that are outright saying it's not correct or whatever. But yeah, but they can't. Otherwise, they'll get their.
We have admitted we gave you the game. We didn't give you any notes. We gave you the wrong
Yeah.
build, and that
Yeah.
you had no idea, or gave you nothing to show. But it's your fault, and it's like,
Correct.
no.
How's that?
I
How's
mean,
that
we fully admit in this letter that we fucked up, but it's your fault, and we're going to sue you. And a judge is going to look at it like that. So you admit fault. Well, that's not what that letter means. What does it mean? We admit fault. Yeah. So you're gonna compensate him for the time that video is down by about 10 times.
That was basically what he was asking for in a roundabout way, going, "Hey, I don't work for you, but if you want me to take this down, I'm going to be losing revenue. So, is there any compensation on the table?" They're like, "Fuck no." He was like, "Well, then I really can't take this down because this is loss of revenue." And he's in his legal right because he's not an employee to the Fun Pimps.
No contract, no nothing. So
no nothing. So it was a two-party system. He was given a build that, under all pretense, was the right build. Unfortunately, this was the same build that was released onto the console group, who also got the fucking bandits that no one's supposed to talk about. So technically, it was the right build. But they just don't want to admit that.
Yeah, that was the thing. Everybody, a lot more people got thrown, but he just got noticed the most on it.
Well, because one, he's Australian. Two, even though he's in a time zone that he would be able to get the build first, he'll also be in the time zone where he's going to get the
most views. Yeah.
Yeah, because the Americans, he hits it within an American time zone. He shows up at what is considered 7 o'clock our time, technically, depending on what it is. So he's in the American time zone. He's actually moved his entire channel to meet up with his largest demographic, which is an American watcher. So he's streaming, or he's got his material going by the time he's like off to bed, like 2 o'clock in the fucking morning.
But I just find it hilarious that they're like, yeah, we're gonna win this lawsuit, that we totally sent you all the evidence that we were wrong. And they're wrong. It's like, why are you even trying at this point? I feel like you're just flushing your money down the toilet.
Well, they are. And
well, they're Russian, so they can't admit they're wrong.
Yeah.
That's one.
Yeah, like the drone strike that Ukraine actually did on the Russians. That was hilarious. Yes, that was the thing that also happened.
Oh no, yeah, I heard about that.
That was hilarious.
It's like, yes, you did not strike us with drones. Bang. Maybe boom. I mean boom. Maybe you struck us with one drone.
Yeah.
It's like, it's like they were waiting for that. It's like,
oh yeah, they were.
It's like, we know they're gonna do this, so let's just be ready.
Also, was against their little drone warehouses for the Russians, so that made it even a lot more funnier. It's like, yeah, we're gonna set up these new drone bases that no one can really see but can see, right near the borderline of where the war is, and we expect no one to hit them.
Boom, 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 boom. That's a big boom. That was a lot of explosives. I hope there's nothing important in there.
620 drones later, give or take. Yeah, that's.
I'm so glad I'm not in the military anymore, because of like, drone war. I'm looking at this. I'm like, I don't want to have to deal with this. I don't want to have to be in a war and deal with this.
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
Where were you during the drone wars?
Home safe.
I like the fact that we're kind of heavily borrowing from Star Wars in some case.
I know, we kind of are, actually, which is hilarious.
Oh God.
You know?
And not the Clone Wars. We're not dealing with the Drone Wars.
The Drone Wars. You were
Yeah.
in the Drone Wars? Hell no, I was not.
Ooh, what's this? This looks like an ancient relic from the Drone Wars. Ah, that's a time I haven't remembered in a spell.
That's the time I haven't.
Let me tell you about what happened during the Drone Wars. You were part of the Drone Wars? Ah.
Your dad was part of the Drone Wars. You were in his nutsack at the time.
He was my apprentice until that, you know. Yes, we were borrowing heavily from the Star Wars time frame. Jesus fucking Christ. At least my pal is now doing what he's supposed to be doing, which is cooling shit down. Yeah, I picked you here to do one thing. Cool. Okay. What are you doing, Shalom? Doing anything exciting? Just chilling? Watching everybody else do work? Good boy. Good. Watching the slaves work hard on the new materials.
No, not the slaves.
Like I selectively picked them out for a specific job. Yes. Alright. I need to see if I have anything good on me. Oh, I've got meat.
My brother was talking about it. The percentages says could wait for the update to happen soon enough, which did happen recently. He was like, I had a thing at 100%, and it still escaped.
Yeah, they changed the percentage. So now they've adjusted what the balls is supposed to be doing. So I know. At first you could pretty much catch anything with any ball. Now they've changed it so the balls had a certain percentage, and
it actually is that
now
percentage.
a certain level that you're able to catch it at. So
yeah, people were catching some crazy, like you get the just crazy shit at level 1, and I'm just like,
yeah,
that's kind of cheap. I mean,
it was a feature.
Yeah. Just throw 100 balls at this thing until it finally, you know.
Because realistically, their math wasn't mathing at originally.
Oh no, it was not. I mean, it was kind of obvious it wasn't. But.
Yeah. It was just really realistically how many balls you throw at it, and the machine's like, okay, fine. Because it's all done in an RNG. So now they've changed it so that each ball does have a certain level radius. Like the original PAL ball you have up until I think it's level 14 or 17, and then you gotta progress to the next one. And then it's good for another 15 before you have to progress to the next one. So yeah, they're slowly doing the readjustments as we are playing it. So and yeah, they're seeing the amount of allowance of questionabilities since the official release. I think I gotta go to the other side of the world. Fast travel. Grab my farming shit from the south. No, a bit further down. And then after that, I'm gonna have to harass the wanderers that come by. Oh, I have to check on a wanderer.
I wonder why my little runaway. run away.
We do run. Yeah.
Do run. Yeah, it's do run.
Yeah.
Then it has that weird, creepy song that sounds like it's out of a fucking pedophile horror show. That little tune. It's like, God, that is really creepy. Especially these days.
I know. Yeah, but that was songs back in the time frame.
Oh,
Can't make them nowadays.
no, you can't make good songs. Well, now you can because the USA money's gone.
Yeah,
So we'll see.
but no, really, you really. Problem is you could try, but it'll never get really made.
Yeah.
Because there's always going to be a label that says, yeah, no. Due to whatever.
Well, you don't even need a label anymore.
Nowadays, no. But if you want to, have a larger reach, and even then you have to be extra careful. Because you put it on YouTube, there's rules and regs on that. And so, yeah. Especially if you want to make some degree of profitability. Though MySpace is back.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. That's what I was talking about. Which is weird because we all joked about it for the longest time, and now it's happening, and it's like
No, it's here. Yeah,
it's like, okay, you guys know this was a meme. We really didn't, I mean, if you're going to, cool, and you're not, if Todd's going to be our friend again, I mean, cool, I guess.
yeah, he is.
Yeah. But here's the thing: don't fuck up.
Realistically, they've been around for a while. And even
really
though
have.
the Facebook and that kind of became the larger trenders, they really kind of focused themselves on the indies levels of music and that.
Well, everybody was kind of bad when they kind of went away saying, "Hey, we're deleting all your stuff because we're giving you time to get your stuff off of here because we're going to clean the servers and we're going to start over again." And everybody was like, "What do you mean start over? We'll see." And I was like, it kind of be, oh, they're going to do it. They're going to do it. It's like, nah, we really don't. And I guess they really weren't. And they're just like, the meme's so popular. Let's give this a shot.
Yeah, no, I mean, they were hoping to be bought up, realistically, but just like AOL, no one really wants it.
Well, it was MS Messenger.
Yeah.
No one wanted that. Yahoo Messenger. No, Yahoo. Nobody wanted that. I mean, these things just keep going out of just, pure desperation right now at this point. And they just kind of work somehow. It's like...
Yeah. No, that's where we're at the moment. So it's like, okay.
No one's questioning it. No one's just looking behind to see the man behind the curtain. They're just like, all right.
Yeah.
And then they're like, we're going to bring it back and we're going to do a few new things. We're going to finally update it after, 20 fucking years. And
Yep.
It's almost been 20 years since it's... I mean, they've been doing updates. It's just like...
Yeah, but it's not the same level. Not the same level as, like Facebook or whatever.
And people are kind of flocking back to it, which is... It's not only, Gen X and millennials, too. Some older millennials. It is also the Gen Alphas.
Yep. You have the Gen Zers, Gen Alphas, who are also picking up on the trend. Gen Beta, which is still early. But they will be kind of... Here's the weird thing. A lot of the younger generations, and we're going to go from Z to Beta, they tend to stay away from what would be considered a boomer level of interest. So TikTok, no longer hip and cool because boomers are there.
Yeah.
Facebook died the moment that a boomer showed up and took over that red space. It's like, that was a millennials pipe dream that was supposed to be their gold goose, and their main practitioner is boomers, people that are actually little boomers. So most people moved over to the Instagram, but that was picked up by Meta. Now they're getting away from Insta to go to a different thing, and then MySpace shows up going, well, this is out of the norm. We don't find a lot of old people here. We find a lot of new music that is interesting and cool that we, So, yeah, MySpace has a huge potential of a rebirth.
Which, yeah, I feel like I'm getting old because that was, message boards were my first thing. But, MySpace was literally the first, thing out there.
It was the first space where you can actually control your wallpaper, your theme music, pick out who's supposed to be your top friends. Started the friendship wars.
Yeah, it did, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. Who are your top 5? I don't know, but give me some good monies and you can be in my top 5.
Oh, I forgot about that part.
Yes.
I was like, hey, you want to be my top 5? I don't even know who the fuck you are. I don't care.
Yep.
That was mostly the millennials' fault, though.
Yeah, I bet. Hey.
Because that actually was like, you want to be, like, no, who are you and why are you talking to me? Are you with the government?
Why do you want to be with me? Do I know you? Who do I know that would vouch for you?
Yeah, that's the scary part. We were.
Yeah.
Why are you driving a white van? Ideal thing. That's what it was.
Oh yeah.
He's like, what do you mean? He's driving a white van. He's like okay. Nobody gets the white van anymore.
No, they don't.
It's like, yeah, because you guys just willingly go to their houses now.
Yeah.
So I say, hey, come to my house, we play video games. And it's like, yay. And everybody's like, yeah, you get what... In our generation, that would be like, yeah, you get what you fucking deserve on that one, motherfuckers.
Yeah, pretty much, you do.
I mean, we even said the same thing about us back in the day. Said, you don't go to that person's house. Yeah, they give free candy, but you gotta wake up with your butt hurting.
Pretty much.
That candy gonna make you sleepy. You're gonna wake up with your butt hurting. That's the butt hurt candy. Everybody's like, that's not real. No, that is real. That is real.
That could be worse.
My brother was talking with me. My brother was talking with me the other day. The new I used to walk 5 miles to school is now my kids use ChatGPT. We didn't have ChatGPT. We actually had to handwrite shit. Yeah, ChatGPT. Yeah. We didn't have. We had to write our papers on paper by hand. It's like that's the new 5 miles, walking 5 miles to school, and it's like
I used a typewriter.
I had a typewriter, but it liked to jam up a lot.
Oh, mine was the old-fashioned with the actual proper ribbon. No, like electronic shit.
Oh yes, no. It's no, that's what I had too. But it was so busted. It was like.
Oh, so your keys. Okay, so your keys to the actual thing. Yeah,
they would get
that could actually jam up if you do it too quickly.
Oh yeah, that'd just be like. That's the thing. I was quicker. The funny thing was, I was always faster on a typewriter than I was a keyboard.
Because the one I hated was the introduction of the electrical typewriter because the keys were changed.
Oh yeah, that too.
And then that became the standard for the computer keys over time. Like, wait, something changed.
Well, yeah, the typewriter was actually set up for peak typing, for peak use.
Yes.
The electric typewriter was set up to add more keys.
Correct. It was
all the keys.
As well as it created the QWERTY lineup. Because QWERTY lineup on the original typewriter wasn't really there. I yanked out the old heavy chain.
It is just a little bit different. It's not, but the way the keys are spread out now is way more annoying. Way more.
Yes. Way, yes. Very, very true. Very, very, very
The
true.
only keyboard that hasn't changed, is the one for stenographer. And even that one's a little...
It's a classic. It's a classic. But that's based off of shorthand.
Yeah.
No one really uses shorthand that often.
Except Quartz.
I know.
Because for some reason, even though we can record your voice now, we have to, take all the emotion out of it. I'm like, maybe you kind of want that emotion there sometimes.
Yeah. I'm good. I want to imagine, Zuckerberg, drinking his glass of water.
Through his tail.
Yeah. Waiting for his lizard eyes to blink for me.
Him and Bezos, yeah.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we all know like Elon's an android, so I mean, a robot.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, people working. I like it. I'm gonna give you an eventually chart shit.
Did you see the new Chinese robot? They actually have a robot that moves around. That is a sex bot, essentially. And
yeah.
One person was like, "It doesn't have a head. It's horrible. It's like it's trying to say, so, women don't need, you just need their bodies and la la la. It's so hard." I was like, "Yeah, it's also just as you know what's worse? A disembodied penis. You know what's worse? It's just the penis. That's all you see us for. It's just the penis.
Pretty much.
So I mean, honestly, they at least see you for more. We at least see you for more than just your penis.
We're just basically a phallic object with a wallet.
Yeah. At this point, that's pretty much the case. Yeah, at this point, shit. That is true.
So I was like, okay. Yeah. Yeah, there's that facade that they might like a little bit of muscles or whatever, but they really don't care. Most of the time, they're all into just one thing.
Well, two things: the penis and the wallet.
Yeah, I mean the one thing is the wallet. If you've got a good stack wallet, then the penis is gonna be extra happy. Otherwise, your wallet's gonna be very light, and your penis is gonna be very, very, very upset.
No. That for some women that doesn't matter whether or not they're having fun.
No.
Whether or not they're happy.
Like I said, it's all about the wallet. It's all about that wallet.
No, if it was about the wallet, I would have been fine. If it was about the wallet, I would be fine right now.
Yes.
It's not about not always about the wallet. Sometimes it's about craziness too. But,
oh yeah, that is. Yeah.
Not that I'm saying anybody I know is crazy. I'm just saying.
There's a lot of people who are crazy. Hell, there's a development group out there that's pretty crazy. Desperately crazy, trying to find who has the access to their video game, their hot video game.
Oh God, I saw that. It's like, hey, there's a Dead Man Switch. Yeah. I kind of figured. I mean, this isn't the first time this has happened either. This is not the first time this rodeo's happened. I'm surprised you're shocked. It worked the last time too. You guys haven't come up with a way to defeat the Dead Man Switch, and last time you just gave in. So honestly, I'm not shocked.
They have implemented their hired goons to go all different areas of the globe. That's how desperate they are at this point, trying to find.
They have no idea who this person is. I'm just like, God damn. Yep. This is really kind of pathetic.
I mean, their big one was that 17-year-old kid, that kid who was a little cocky, a little too well known. This one, they suspect it's a guy from Germany. But they also had a run-in with another guy who kind of a friend of a staffer or a person who worked alongside with Rockstar. But yeah, he was in the UK, so they sent their hired goons there to scare him a bit, drum up some.
Well, this guy has got so much. He's got a a cracked copy essentially of the full game.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
That he's planning.
No,
Like, hey,
not
I'll
a
just...
crack copy. This guy has. So, what has been known so far? This particular person has a full-fledged final build of this game.
Yeah, that is cracked.
They just don't know. They don't know if it's of this year, of their final release date year, or one of the builds that was back a couple of years. Because they've been kind of tweaking this game slightly.
Which would be terrifying because the story has been tweaked quite a bit too. They don't want that old story out there.
No, I know. So, yeah, and from what we have seen so far, it looks like they have a build of at least last year.
No.
Because of the music that was available for it. A lot of the songs were released last year. So at least 2025. So looks like it could be the final build. We don't know for sure because it's a digital release. So yeah.
And it's what? It's not even. It's cracked essentially already. It doesn't have a.
Yeah, technically.
So that's the funny part I find is like, yeah. So this game's already been busted open.
Yeah, pretty much.
Before release.
This whole gimmick of them, making a digital release, so it makes it even harder for people to leak it out. Well, it just
yeah. Someone said, "Oh, really? Hold my beer. Hold my beer. Hold my beer."
And now, here's the other thing. They don't know whether it was the build that came from India. Because that one might have been sold. And don't know for how much. To whom. Because it was in India. It's also very possible that they got hacked into via the India server. And all that information was, well...
that's the rumor, but they actually already know how it's got out, and I've heard the rumor. The actual way that this happened was they got hacked at the American server.
No, that's the other one that's out there as well.
That is the most proven point, because even though they're required to say it, they're very fucking mum. And like
I know. So they're not too happy with the fact that all of their potential locations were up for grabs. So India, London, so United States.
Funny. It's like Sony every time. Oh, you can't. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
No one can. God damn it. No one's going to. It's just like before
they
happens.
They just have to learn to let that go. But yeah, it is questionable on. So the other one. Questionable how many versions have been claimed, because now there's ongoing rumor that there's a console version that has been essentially cracked, is from a different group that has done it. Then there's another 808 also has gotten themselves involved in this as well. So there's at least 3 different hacking, either individuals or groups, that have attached themselves to this ongoing project. So it's not just CyberLeaks, there's a few others. As well as the claim that all CyberLeaks is doing is trying to make money off of this. He's turned around and burnt at least 2 billion of his Bitcoins profit. Just, yeah. Doesn't exist no more. So for a guy that is making bank, he's not making a lot of monies off of this.
He's losing money off of this. Almost like he's just doing it to make a point.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, Sony's like, yeah, no one's gonna be able to get your data. It's like, Sony, you literally cannot make that. I mean, it should be illegal for you to say that, even suggest that you could do that, because you have never once kept anybody's shit safe.
No, they have a tendency of fucking shit up. Hell,
you have been hacked more than, just anyone.
Oh yeah. I find it funny. But yeah. No. Let's see here. Yeah, no. It is questionable on where this goes next. So I'll probably put this into here. Uh, here's a crack that kind of still works. Um, so I know they've adjusted the guild chest slightly. The degrade for any items like perishables in the guild chest is much more slower than the perishables in any place else that you can put it in your base. As well as that sort still resets everything. Yeah,
No,
they
I
haven't
got I
fixed
got
that yet.
no timers on mine in my food chest, so they're good.
Yeah.
And they're vampiric, so they just got these fucking guys sitting here all the fucking time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But yeah, no, the sort button for your perishables just resets their clock, as well as the guild chest. Their timer is broken. So anything I think is very valuable, I usually put it in the guild chest, even though I'd have a guild member. But yeah, nothing changes.
Well, the guild chest you can transfer cross spaces, so
Yes, yes, I know. But
that is the only useful thing of the guild chest.
yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I've got a shit ton of milk, lots of berries I could possibly sell. Let me. Maybe I could build another guild chest at a different location, but maybe I'll do it. I'm gonna put you somewhere. Do you have to be against the wall? Hmm. 150. All right. Grab that amount.
Oh Jesus! Oh sweet Jesus! That hurts.
Yeah, no, I'm all excited for the next either leak or whatever news is coming out for Take-Two. Oh, the other one, the Wolverine game.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. I heard about that.
That does not look promising whatsoever. Okay, so you did, if you heard about it, then you probably do know that the mocap for Wolverine was a black woman.
Yes, I did hear about that. I actually did. I was like, I wasn't quite sure if that one was true.
Yes, it's true.
And I did. I was like,
There are pictures of her doing the Wolverine pose, and yeah. Also, if you take the her look and compare it to Wolverine, almost very spot on, and you can see that yes,
question:
that is a female version of Wolverine.
Is she 5'3"?
It doesn't matter, honestly,
Because
at this point.
it's hard to find a guy that is
No, I get it, but
that's proportionate.
it's the facials. Here's the weird thing, because because it's a digital representation of said character. Realistically, you could change the body and the face to anything that you want.
I mean, I know that's what I was thinking, but
it's not really about the height in this case. So it's they're taking physical data for movement, making it easier to transfer the movement for the sprite. That's basically what it is, not the height or anything, because the height varies. So you can make a certain movement for a sprite at 7 foot, using the same movement, or at 5'3" using the same movement.
You know what? I swear to God, I'm going to make a video game where the guy for the motion capture is going to be Ryan Reynolds, and he's going to be playing fucking Martin Luther King or Shaka Zulu.
Why not?
And I'm just going to be like, see, this is us filming, and it's just fucking, yeah. See how many people fucking lose their mind.
Oh, there's a lot of people already. So, looking at the version of Wolverine that we have for this Insomnia release, he is the most feminized version of Wolverine that has ever been seen. He has virtually no chin. He has no real strong masculinity that goes with that particular character. Regardless of whether the height is correct, which it isn't, because he's an average standing guy, being... I'm gonna say, because he's about the same height as Mystique.
That makes sense.
And Mystique is a tall woman.
Well, isn't Mystique like 5'10"?
Yeah.
I got a book with an old comic book about the stats and everybody, size, muscle, strength, and all that shit, height.
Yeah. I mean, she isn't a very small statured woman. I know that. Plus, she has the ability to change her height and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, Sabretooth looks imposing, but he also looks like he's a brooding lover. Seriously. the way how they portrayed the interaction between Wolverine and Sabretooth, it's like they're X's, like little X's.
Alright.
It's like, I don't know. Also, the writer is a writer for gay romance.
Fuck.
LGBTQ romance, but we'll just call it gay romance.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. I just, why aren't people buying our games? You know what? I don't know. I don't know. I
honestly don't know.
I know, but even if I told you, you would still make a shitty game that nobody wants to buy.
You'll never figure it out. It's fine. It's fine. You just gotta.
And that market that you want people to buy is like, what was it? There was something I saw on the internet today. It was like, the more like the whole calling people racist, sexist, bigoted, and all this other shit. That cash has run out. That we tried to make up for things. We really were, and it's like you have no more credit. You have no more.
That well is dry.
Yes. The black people don't have it anymore. The Irish don't have. Well, the Irish never really had any to begin with. But hey.
No.
The Chinese, the Asians still have it. The Asians are one of the very few that still have it.
Yeah, but they don't really use it that often. But they're also
they save that shit. It's like they save that shit for like a rainy day fund.
Yeah, pretty much. Even though they're racist to each other, they just don't come out and say it. No. They use that for specific moments.
The rooftop created. Hey, we were hated about it. We had to. Okay, we'll give you that one. Yeah, but Ed, you still got some change left too.
Yeah,
a lot.
Yeah. Looking at. Let's see here.
There's just been a lot of.
Oh yeah.
But like our president and your prime minister seem to be in a battle that nobody gives a shit about.
Well, I mean, the only people
almost like a rap battle.
Well, the weird thing is the people who do are the MAGA Canadians. All the rest of us is like we don't fucking care as long as it's not going to cost us an arm and a leg, which realistically is not going to.
I mean, even the Democrats are kind of like, yeah. I mean, CNN and them are trying to shake the keys and be, hey. And everybody's like, no one cares. No one really cares what's going on in Canada. I mean, the only thing we're getting from Canada is booze, and they're kind of leaving that alone. For reasons.
Realistically, yeah. No, you guys get a lot from us. Most don't realize that. You get power, you get all of the what is it? The fertilizer, oil,
Okay.
random parts here and there, water, a few other different things.
Oh, well, we got that. We got plenty of that here. Oof. Did you know that I told you about the nuclear power plants they're building here?
Yeah.
One of them's in another town, and one might actually be near me. And I'm like,
Nice.
you know
Congrats.
what? I get to glow.
Well, I mean, you've always wanted to be able to glow in the dark.
Nah, I was already glowing in the dark. Now I get to glow.
No, you were
brighter.
glowy. Now you'll be able to glow in the dark properly. You might have that Mr. Burns moment.
Oh, God damn it. That's what to say. I was like, fuck.
I mean, there you go. I mean, one can only hope. Now,
I bring you
so-
peace.
Let's see here. The most of the artists, when it comes down to drawing certain super characters, Wolverine being one of them, they forget what his actual true height is. So he'll either be the same height as Cyclops, or he'll be the same height as Kitty Pryde.
That'd be funny.
You have to look at the. He is like old.
Oh no, he's 5'3". In real life,
I know he's technically supposed to be 5'3", but they never draw him as a 5'3" person.
not in a long, long time, at least.
So I mean,
that was a
even
respectable height
then.
back in his day. 400 years ago, that was a respectable height.
Yes. I know,
Today,
not so much.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. I mean, all the artists I've ever seen since the creation of Wolverine, mid '90s and going beyond, that clump of artists, not the Chris Claremont era, but after the Chris Claremont era, have kind of rearranged his guy's height visually, even though they're trying to keep it that he's still 5'3". It's like going, really? Do you guys know what a 5'3" person really looks
even
like?
in the cartoon, he was like, I can't draw him 5'3" because he's gonna look like a midget compared to everybody else.
Yes.
So he had to just like, I'm just gonna hunch it over at 5'3".
Yeah,
And
he
that
had
works.
the
He had the hunch
because
over.
he was a respectable 6-foot person because he was the same size height as Colossus. In some cases, other cases he was the same height as Cyclops.
Well, that was why a lot of people were like, they didn't get the actual 5'3" in Deadpool Wolverine. Height accurate is like, what do you mean height accurate? It's like, no, that is what he would look like height accurately in real life.
Yep.
By 5'3".
At 5'3", yeah.
And everybody was like, no. Then someone was like, oh my god. Someone did an actual
that
measure.
was
Like,
I loved it. That was perfect.
and everybody was like, even Ryan Reynolds was like, you're just so cute. It's like,
Yeah.
I said, he's not a midget. He's not quite a midget,
No.
but he's damn close.
He's not the average height of a guy, which is usually roughly beginning of 5'5", which is kind of almost average height. I know 5'9", 5'8" is kind of the standard average, but there's that marking in between, like you have with the other two equators that exist, which is the sub-equators. So you'll have either 6'2" or 5'5" being in that margin. But that's where the national height is for across the board for men. Anything underneath that is, well, really tiny.
Yes.
Yes.
midget.
And they vary on the classifications. So.
And it's just, I'm not. Listen, I envy short people. I've been so tall. I've been tall all my life, and I envy short people.
No, I get it.
How many have you hit your head constantly on something?
The only time I hit my head in something if I accidentally.
I walk through a doorway and I could possibly hit my head. Just to
No,
I
get that. Yeah,
so
no, I have to remind myself there are in some areas of Vancouver older builds that have the height of maybe 5'8" as the standard height for some from thresholds for certain buildings. Yes. I tend to forget that.
What am I going to do?
It can hurt. I get it. I remember how it could hurt. Or my personal favorite is basement suites that have been converted.
Oh yeah, that. My basement here, I cannot stand up in. There's like if I stand between the beams, I can do that. But the second I take a step left or right,
yeah.
I got a headache.
Yeah,
I got a headache. It sucks.
Yeah, hers. That's usually how that works. Alright, so everything seems to be working at the moment. I'm not farming any more piles at the moment. They're doing their supply gathering. Prepared for more cake. Cake going. I don't like waiting for cake. Gathering more. I want to check a trader out. That's what I wanted to do. Before I do that, I'm going to check a trader. There was like a weapons one that I ended up getting. Where is he? Where is the weapons one I grabbed? Oh, he's probably journeyed. Because I did another exhibition. He probably got attached to the roster. Huh. Orders, Pal Recruiter. I'm gonna. He really doesn't do anything outside of minor shit. Yeah, he's on a mission. He's on a mission. He's a man on a mission. He's a mom. MOM. Man on a mission. Time to capture more NPCs. Should I wait 3 minutes or so and see who shows up?
I love dive bombing places just to get the pals to trigger.
Oh yeah.
On people's places, they're like, ah.
Oh yeah. No. Yeah, that's the other thing. Pen is a question about she was worried that you would retaliate against her other clanmates, even though the two of you were having a whatever war between the two of you.
I told her it's like I wasn't going to try anything. She said she wanted excitement. I gave her excitement.
I know, but she was also worried, and I put that in air quotes, about Cactus and whoever else is her clanmate. I'm like, That's not how that works.
I didn't harass anybody. Somebody came over and started harassing me because they thought I was harassing them when I was flying over.
That's basically what I said to her. It's
And then
like
they
he
like
doesn't
kept
get
coming
involved
over and
unless
blowing
you
up my
involve him.
shit. I was there first. I was fucking there first. And they decided they wanted to harass me. And I blew up their shit all the time afterwards and showed them who was fucking who.
No. Oh, I know. Like I said, I get that. Like I said before.
I was so pissed at that person because they're like, he's harassing me. I'm like, oh no, you have not seen harassing. And then he was like, well, I got you trapped. It's like, and I can just keep blowing your shit up. I got enough food and fucking ammo to blow you the fuck up. So eventually you're gonna starve. No, I'm not. Oh fuck, no, I'm not. I got so many fucking missiles. It's fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah, I pointed out to her it's the factor that no, he just as long as you don't bring it to him, he pretty much leaves you alone.
And then she started bringing it to me, and I was like, "Ben, you're fucking fine now."
Yeah. And then she was like all concerned or faint concerned that you were going to attack the others. I'm going, no, that's how he works. Dragon maybe, but Gem, no, sorry.
I tend to leave fuckers
He's
alone.
got a specific, blinders. If you fucked with him, it keeps between the two of you. So, and unlike Dragon, I don't have to give Gem Max a little bit of a tilt of the scale because Gem does the min-max thing, and he's already broken the game a few times. So, I just leave him do what he wants to do. I've adjusted the game to make sure that he doesn't break it entirely, but there's still certain things. Like I tried to explain to her that there's still glitches in that you can exploit in the game. She's like, you're cheating. Like, no, it's just exploits. They're available in the game.
Yeah, I just go with the exploits, and then I just be like, okay, cool. I want to play the game the way it's meant to be played, and choose to do it that way.
Yeah, no,
and then I break it that way.
I kind of dance between the two realms of exploits and regular play. It's like, there's certain things I don't want to kind of wait for. Like I want a proper flying mount.
Like the reason I died so much is I was trying to play the game the way they wanted it to be played, and it's like now if I want to, I can play this game and never die and just kill all sorts of shit and have fun. But I kind of want to experience the game. I get to a point where I want to experience the way it's supposed to be done.
Yeah, no. I totally get.
I've broken and cheated and done so many things to games over the years that it just gets boring after a while doing it.
No, I get it. That's why I stick within that gray zone. I play legit, but I also know how to exploit for certain things that I don't want to kind of wait for. It's like, you know what? I'll grab this now. That will give me a slight edge, but it won't be used for that particular purpose. It's used for something completely else. Yeah. Otherwise, I'm taking the time just leveling myself up. Otherwise, I'd be up in the 80s with you. I've taken the time. It's been fun. Also, trying to teach Pen to slow the fuck down.
Yeah, Pen's been awfully weird lately.
You did. Yeah. Not getting paid does that to a person, I guess.
Yeah. I can see that, though. I can see that side of it.
But, she's claiming that she wants to get the website back together. I'm like, okay. I'll leave it with you. Here's all the stuff that I'm going with. If you can implement it, great. Otherwise, I have the means to make it myself. So, yeah, she's got time.
And I thought she had a pretty stable job there for a minute.
Well, it was 3 years. It was destined to happen. Problem is employers get a little fickle.
They expect a certain level of betterment after a while for no reason whatsoever. I know.
Yeah. Or they just think that you're supposed to be working cog with only loyalties to them. Not realizing that that's not how human beings work, but yeah.
That's how they think they should work, yeah.
Correct.
I get it.
Ooh.
I'm going to hold you to a standard that I would never hold myself to. Okay. That's why everybody leaves the military after 4 years. Almost everybody.
No, usually that's my stint for any form of employment for 4 to 5, which is why most HR people, when they do the interviews, stop asking, "Where do you see yourself in 5 years?"
Not here. Not here. Yeah. It was like, what do you mean? I was like, I don't see myself here at all. I stick around for about 4 or 5 years.
If you're lucky, I'm still here.
Because I haven't found something better, or I'm okay with this right now.
Yeah.
And they hate that answer. Oh God.
No, I know, which is why they stopped asking. It's like, yeah, there you go. You learned. You fucking learned.
No, what if you ask that question to anyone, they are not going to answer it truthfully. Ever. Where do you see it not here? It was just why I was like, you said, I can tell you what you want to hear, or I can tell you the truth. And if I have to tell you the truth, you're going to tell me to leave.
Pretty much.
You're going to say,
this conversation pretty much ends, and you're not going to be happy. So it doesn't matter what I say after this point. Yeah.
I can tell you where I don't see myself. Back in the military. Is that good enough? Well, why wouldn't you go back to the military? Ask me tomorrow. And maybe they'll bring you back just because they want to hear the answer.
Yes.
Ask me when you hire me.
No, I already know my any form of employment. I usually have a timestamp. The longest I've had was 8 years.
12 years in the military, but it was technically the reserve, so I don't know if that counts.
You were sitting on your ass. It was like part-time labor.
Yeah, basically. So it was a part-time job that paid the bills.
Yeah.
Paid the extra bills.
Yeah, there you go. But you didn't have to do anything. You just showed up.
Honestly, it became pretty profitable during war. And this is what a lot of guys did. They would go for a year, come back for about 6 months, put half of what they made in bank accounts, and I was kind of doing this, and then deploy again, and make, bank again. Because you're making like 6-7 grand doing stuff over there. Especially if you're going multiple times within a certain amount of time. Because you're getting bonus pay for voluntarily deploying when you don't have to. Because they're required to give you so much time off after a year or however time. Especially for reservists so they get their lives back together.
Yeah.
No, they don't have to give us that, but they tend to because it kind of makes it easier to recruit us.
No, that's fair enough. I saw Jet Dragon.
And yeah, so we were getting. I could make. Plus, then you had the accounts that you got 10% interest on, the bond accounts that we could put our money into instead of immediately getting it. Half our paycheck would go to this, and we would get a massive percentage. Oh God, it was 10%, 10
Yeah.
fucking percent interest guaranteed by the U.S. government. The only person that can guarantee you 10% interest is the U.S. government. I mean, yeah, you're gonna get that 10% interest because we don't have to pay you as quick, and we may not have the tax money now. And that was fucking awesome. Up to 100,000. You could have up to 100,000 in an account, and it would stop building interest. But that's you put 50,000 in for a year, 10%, or 90,000. That's $10,000. However you look at it, and that's a lot of fucking money.
It is. It is.
That's an extra 10 grand on top of what you were already making. So it's like, yeah, why not? And that was only while you were deployed. You only got that money while you were deployed. It only built interest while you were deployed. But it would also build interest if you were injured and sent back home.
Nice.
So for 2 years, I was building interest on that shit while I was deployed at WTU. So I was like, oh, that works out. So I made a lot of fucking money off of those accounts. But everybody's like, well, you just shut your ass. It's like, no, there was a real possibility. I was about to get blown up any day. I did not have one of the safest jobs. You try to be on the Syrian-Iraq border. You try it for a day. Those motherfuckers are both crazy.
Of course they are.
I said, yeah, I did leave the Cobb, or Fob, or whatever they call them now. But
Bob?
The Bob. Yeah, it's actually the Bob now, I think. It should be called the Bob. But that shit was still dangerous. So, yeah.
I like the flamethrower.
And I lived right next to the airfield where they love to bomb. So, yeah, no.
Nice, yeah. No, they'll do it. Out of all the weapons that we have in Palworld, the flamethrower is still a good one. I like the flamethrower.
The flamethrower is fun. I haven't used it yet in this one. Have they done improvements on it, or is it about the same?
It's kind of the same, but depending on the level of the NPC or pal that you're going with, it's just a simple, like hair trigger, like a little poof, just insta kills everybody. Yes, as well as they set people on fire. So if you have a pal that does the icy shit, and then you have the flamethrower shit, ice and fire all the way, baby. I'm kind of holding off on the plasma beam because I know the end game gun is pretty much a, what is it? I think it's 8,000 hit points or whatever, something like that. I know it's an insane number. Hits more than the actual drones, so the drones do it over time, 200 each.
Did they fix fishing? Because there were a couple issues with fishing on it.
Fishing is still broken.
Yeah.
They've tried to fix it, but it's still broken.
I was kind of wondering about that. I guess I don't fish because it's just... It can be easy, but it can also be very difficult in the beginning, and it's just like...
Yes.
Just don't want to mess with it.
No, the fishing's only profitable if you have the sparkly fish that are in the water. Otherwise, it's kind of pointless. And you'll need to either fish or to scavenge throughout some of the actual NPC strongholds for only 2 of the schematics that are not available in your particular build. One is the mechanical bow, and the other is it's a headgear thing, and I forget what it's called. But it's not really available in your typical roster. It's only found via schematics. So. That's where fishing comes along, or the treasures, or the NPC strongholds. You have a very small percentage of getting kind of questionable schematic.
I noticed you get nothing if you destroy the security bots too,
Yes.
which sucks. It's like, oh come on, give me this toy.
It,
Give me
yeah,
something for
no.
destroying one. Give me something.
Yeah. It is what it is. Okay. Has it been 3 minutes yet? I mean, I'm waiting for the event to happen. Come on. Oh, who are you, trader boy? Are you a... No, dragon. Oh no, I'm being assaulted. Get in the ball. Hey. Let's see here. Now we build a new one. Actually, before we build a new one, I guess we should, how about we unleash you, have it use you a bit. Hmm. Okay, Jetty boy, getting back in the ball. Alright, let's put down the new PAL box. Put there, build it. Now wait 3 to 5 minutes for the next event. Report to the client. I think I'm in the middle of a mission as well. I'll do that later. That's the other thing, the side missions. I really haven't finished them all yet.
I haven't even really done them yet. I don't think. I think if I have, it's by accident. Because I just
Yeah, I mean, I've been kind of doing it very slowly, and I'm in the bearer of all burdens. I have to report to the client. I have no idea what the hell that mission is about. I really don't care. It's just a random side tangent that I'm kind of getting myself involved in. I know they're trying to create a story purpose, but realistically, for a game like this, there isn't really a need of one.
is Dragon the one by the castle.
I think so. It depends on. Because I know he has one build that he has glass on the bottom and stone on top or something like that.
Well, this is just like an open beach thing.
He has one that's on the beach as well. He has one that's
It's
on
just
the beach.
it's basically just an oil rig beach.
Yeah,
That might be his.
that might be his.
Yeah,
I would have to. I would have to harass the dragon to find out exactly where all of his, if he has all three, and if so, where they are.
I'm just driving through to
No,
the
because I know he's like off and on, and he has like one that I know of very quickly because I ended up eliminating his pals because they attacked me because I was kind of curious, got too close to the bubble, I guess, and wow.
No, I'm just
My
having
my
fun
little
harassing them.
Nox, he kind of wiped out his entire base. I'm like, you know what? I don't know whose base this is. I apologize, but they attacked me, and now I can understand why people are kind of questioning the server. So I was like, okay, now I know, I get it. 'Cause I didn't see the instant attack, because I'm like, well, that makes no sense. Why pals are attacking each other at this point? Because we don't have the PvP on. So yeah, it's something that Pocket Bear created. Yeah, that was a while back. That was Pen was still trying to figure out how I was able to get certain pals. Like she's still trying to figure out how I have won the Nox at 101, like level 101. I'm like, Pen, it can be done. They'll either max themselves out to 100 or they'll max themselves out at 101. But how do you do that? You make sure that they're alphaed, awoken, all their stats are tippy top on 100 across the board, and you have the right to, passes. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
And then you just wait for the RNG god to say which one is which.
Yep.
Is that going to be 100 or 101? There's nothing I can do beyond that. It's a world.
You just keep walking back and forth until you get the one you want.
Pretty much. That's all it is. Yeah, no, I look for ones that have a specific starter stat that's, a double digit across the board or as close to the triple digit if I can get. Or I'll grab the few that do have the 100 in certain areas, knowing that I can spec the other two locations up a little higher. Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of just roll for broke.
No, I also did grab everybody and kind of hope for the best. Yeah, I've become a selective snob to a point, and then I get bored, and it's just, I'll just grab all of you.
Yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing. I'm gonna grab all of you and then slaughter the rest. Then I'm gonna
I'll pick the
slaughter
ones
you.
I like, and all the rest of you, well, you're gonna be soup.
You're gonna soup or you're going to be processed. Either work for me. Anyways.
I usually break them down to materials because I already have the piles I want that are spec'd out in breeding materials. Like, you know what? You guys are good. I don't need the rest. I don't need to have a slew of overpowered piles.
You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to turn my Restream chat on.
Nice.
So someone could have been talking to me, and I have no fucking clue. So
yeah, I know, right? Welcome to the.
I'm a streamer.
Welcome to the streaming. Yes, congratulations, you're a professional streamer.
Oh yeah, somebody has me, Harry. Oh, I know that person. Yes, rough on Xbox. Yes, my brother. Apparently, my brother is watching. So.
Oh. And you have been ignoring him all this time. I love it. Younger or older?
Older. It's the oldest. It's the older brother.
Oh, then he deserves to be ignored.
Yeah, he just actually started talking to me a few minutes ago, so I just realized. Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm the oldest in my clan of weirdos, so if they ignore me, so it's all good.
Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah, if he's the oldest, he knows the rot of being ignored. Okay, speaking of being ignored, okay.
But
it was a person who showed up secretly without me knowing it. All right, well, let's break this one down. Actually, before we do that, we'll stab you in the face. Okay. Stab you in the face. And then build a new PAL box. Right there. Alright. Wait for another 3 minutes and see who shows up.
I wonder. Okay, I should probably head back to my base now and put my stuff away. I've just been kind of gliding around here.
No, that's usually what I do. Grab as much as I can possibly carry, then head back to base.
But I'm doing the old-fashioned. Even though you've opened up the teleporters now after everybody hit 80, it's like it's kind of pointless.
I know. Well, not everybody's at 80 though.
Yeah.
So and
Sparky's still not.
I know, right? As I tell Penn, that sounds like a complaint. I can simply turn it back off. Oh no, it was pointing it out. Yeah, no. Just pointing that out sounds like a complaint. No, I just wanted to. I don't know the gimmick of not having the transport in the beginning, kind of forced people to struggle a little bit.
No, it did.
And then I'm like going, we're at a point where that struggle is no longer a thing. So, yes, I heard Dragon a while back kind of going, we are kind of missing the extra, tech points and whatever, EXP. But, well, technically you can gain those pretty quick once you get to a certain expertise and you start discombobulating certain pals. You have the ability to pretty much clear out your entire tech board.
Yeah. Not wrong.
Shadowbeak, you start mass producing that bad boy, breaking it down into parts, and guess what? You get all the tech points you want. Yeah. Time consuming, but worth it if you want to be that completionist. Yeah. Ooh, another. Hello, nurse. You look like you have a person this time. Oh, entourage. Try again.
Oh, those are my arrows. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting I have a mechanical bow now.
Yeah.
Are you reading chat? It's funny you should mention that. I really wasn't because I didn't have my chat on and I forgot to put it on. It's funny you should mention that.
Yes.
Because I'm a professional streamer.
Yes, he is. But
like Asmongold, except without the hot Asian girlfriend.
He's lucky he has the hot Asian girlfriend.
I was looking at that and I was just like, yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about how it would go. And he absolutely deserves her because she is hilarious. She is like, oh yeah, he abuses me. He beats me. See, my eyes are all black. That's what it's like. Right? And he's right behind her. I'm just looking at her like, oh yeah, she's a keeper.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's the same thing with Jimbo and his not so Asian. No, she is very Asian, but trad wife. Yeah. Yeah, when they start to get into the gimmick and the so I captured a new member to my NPC groupage.
Wow.
Oh no, a pal died. Oh no, what will I do? Oh no. I will unleash my land knock and then have her resurrect everybody. Yay. And then get back in the ball. You're no longer needed.
I need. Fine. Yep,
What's my
alright.
purpose?
What is my purpose? To spread butter on toast. Oh my god. That is the greatest line ever conceived in any show.
That was when Rick and Morty was good.
It's gotten slightly better this last season. I don't want to say.
That's because they adjusted their writings, their writers. Yeah. Harmon by himself is
No, that was kind of what everybody was talking about.
yeah. Yeah. I said it's improved a little, but I don't know. Still don't like the voice actors that portray Rick or Morty. I know they're two different embodiments of voice.
Now,
I can
yeah.
tell. Like, I could sense the difference.
No, I can still
Or
feel it.
I couldn't really sense the difference, even though it was done by one guy. It just felt right. It just felt right. It's like having, you replace McFarlane and you have Brian, Stewie, Peter,
I mean, the guy
and
who got fired got more money than when he was there, so
I
I
know,
guess they
right?
had to settle a suit up, wrongful termination.
Correct.
They brought it on themselves. Like, oh, we're
I
gonna.
know. Instead of waiting and seeing, they decided to. Harmon decided to jump the gun. That again, it's all Harmon.
I don't know, Harmon, which is why he lost a lot of
Yeah.
support-ish type deal things. We'll say.
Oh hell yeah! Oh hell yeah!
It's just why probably the writing has gotten a lot better. So
Yeah.
that makes sense. It honestly does. It's like it's funny again.
Yeah. I'm hoping that the guy that plays Rick is getting slightly hammered while he's vocaling Rick.
Listen,
That's
it's
basically what happened to the original voice actor. He had to get himself slightly hammered to have that Rick vernaculars.
he's yeah. But I just found it funny that he was innocent of all that. It was all made up. They
Yep.
knew it, and rumored and not actually put out there. He might have had something to do with getting rid of him, and
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
it's not what to
Shocker.
say, but
No, but again, was not surprised because realistically speaking, uh,
he
the other
was.
guy, the other partner, he had the more talent. He had um, the two principal characters throughout the entire series, well known, well remembered. It is unfortunate that things happen. Yeah, no, Rick and Morty. I don't know. Like I said, it's gotten a little bit better, but still, it, it,
Still.
it still is not this shame. I mean, Chris Parnell is still. I don't know, Chris Parnell. That's the guy that plays Jerry Smith.
Nah, he's actually, he's actually kind of cool.
I
hear,
don't know, I like Spencer Grammer better.
but
She kind of has a. That's the one that plays the girl,
Beth,
the granddaughter.
the
No, the
grand-
granddaughter.
oh, the granddaughter, Summer.
Yes, thank you. Yeah.
Summer Smith.
Yeah. Yeah, Roland. He ended up getting the shitty end of the stick. Yeah. But it is what is. It is what was. Justin Roland. I'd say rest in peace, but you know. Yeah, Harmon. His only major principal role was Bird Person,
That actually makes sense.
which is why I was not very fond of Bird Person. I did care whether he became the anti version of Bird Person. Like I don't care.
In real life, yeah.
Yeah,
Stab
like,
Rick in the back in real life.
yeah. He's okay. Real life, he's an asshole. In cartoon, he's an asshole. Shocker. Yeah. Yeah, I think Roland is still has a couple of projects that are still pretty decent. And the unfortunate thing is because everything is kind of online, it's kind of hard to figure out whether it's still going or not. But I
I don't
believe
think it is because he's been making some bank lately. He's been very comfortable.
no, I know, but he has had a couple of projects that were still on his roster outside of his lasagna cat thing that he did a while back.
Oh yeah, he did do that.
Yeah. Then he had the solar opposites. That's his. Which I don't know if it's still going or not. But he also has fish hooks, which is kind of.
I don't think that's still going because I haven't seen a new season in a while, and I was looking at that, and it's like I kind of think they were just making shit up as they went along.
I would put
Like,
it. I would be surprised.
because that it started out okay, and then it just
Yeah.
the ass fell out of it.
No, that happens. It also comes back down to who's writing.
I knew I had something off, but I was like, what? There's something off about this stream. Like, oh, there's a piece of my screen that's not covered with something. Shit.
Yeah, there you
To where my second screen. Oh,
go. Yeah, I have a secondary screen. I barely look at it. These people who show up, mostly bots. Hello, bots.
I actually don't have any bots today, which is quite amazing.
That's good.
Saying that, someone's coming. Someone's
I know,
coming.
right? Where are my balls, Summer? Where are my balls?
That was still the best episode ever. That was so the best episode. Just like, you know what? I just can't argue with that. Dogs would take over the world. If they became sentient, they're like,
Yep.
and then they would fuck it up from like we did because who else do they have?
That happens, yeah. That's kind of a standard. I mean, there's a level of ego that hits, and wow, it's over. 4 seasons of solar opposites. No, correction. 6.
They had 6 seasons?
Yeah, 6.
I knew they had a couple.
6 is more than a couple.
No, I mean, yeah. Well, that's what I mean. I mean, I think they finished off the series, or they did.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah. Because like I know he still has a couple of projects, but I feel like, because again, like I said, it's
well, he moved.
baby
I
services.
know
They eventually, yeah.
There's President Curtis, which is like softcore porn in comparison to Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
It's got the tits. It's just that's about it. It's got the tits in the show.
Yeah.
Oh, this is kind of neat to look at, but at the same time, you're like, yeah, it's kind of tame for a show that's a spinoff. And people ask me, are you watching the same thing? Like, yeah, it's kind of tame because, yeah,
oh, yeah.
I mean, it's like, okay, here's the thing. It's like he wants to make fun of Obama, but is not allowed to go full out making fun of Obama.
Yeah. It's fine.
And you can even feel it as, like, the actor who's voicing him, Keith David, is like, man, I feel like we can go harder on this. But, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like they want to go harder, they just kind of don't because somebody's saying no.
Not necessarily yes and no at the same time, because we are looking at studios nowadays that really don't want to get themselves involved in presidential or...
I mean, he's an ex-vice president.
Ex-presidential...
You can make fun of an ex-president. No one cares.
No, the reason of why is because a certain current president can't stand being made fun of.
That is true.
So they're afraid if that continues, that, hey, this ex-president might be the same as the current president, and there's already precedents sitting that could fuck them over. So yeah, I could see where certain studios are going to go, yeah, no, we're not going to touch that. Even though the guy could say he wants it to happen, and he's signed his life away, we're still not going to touch it.
Here's the thing. Trump doesn't mind if you make fun of him. He cares if you fucking start doing things that are, like, a little too edgy for him. Because I've seen him, like, God damn, that's funny. Because I've seen people, he has seen people that have impersonated, like, that's funny. I love it. He has seen, because there have been people that have done that to him. He's like, God damn. I mean, the man, he's like, I can't, that's funny. Then there are times where you have him rape his wife in a movie. I could see him being upset about that.
Yeah, but that's the problem. No one's really had that as a thing.
That was one. Sort of.
Who?
There was the movie that they made about Trump. That was played by the guy who played Bucky. And
that wasn't even what scene? Because
there was a scene in there. I don't know if they got it removed or not, but there was a scene in there.
Okay, cool.
Where he raped Melania before he married her.
Oh, in the spoof?
No, in the actual movie that they made.
Yeah, he actually did.
What?
Yeah. That's an actual legit thing. Just like he abused his ex-wife who's buried in his golf course. There's litigations on it. It's why do you think Melania is not really too happy with Trump most of the time, or why she doesn't touch him? You ever noticed it?
No, because I have seen her touch him multiple times.
No, that's because it's a show. Behind the scenes, she doesn't. There's a bit of agreements that they have. One is Baron. So yeah, Baron has to be out of the limelight, otherwise, well, she has a good tell-all. Yeah, yeah, like the whole, she kind of jumped in front of the Epstein thing. It's because of the friend who knows all of her secrets was about to leak all the, tell all that she has. So, yeah, no, unfortunately, there's a lot of litigations that have either been forgotten or, well, been
Right.
made to be forgotten. Yes.
You know, if that were the case, I would have thought that they would be talking about that every day at CNN. But you know,
No.
you know,
No. No. There's. I mean, CNN is kind of governmentally controlled. Actually, most of your news media has a degree of government controlled aspect to it. I mean, I am from a country, a nation that does know that the majority of the news that we have is controlled by our government.
makes sense.
So it's like, eh. And whoever's in power is going to have the kind of control of the purse. Which is why Fox News is the canary in the coal mine that had to pay out one of the largest settlements for factual data that was incorrect. That they verbatimly got it from the current and sitting president at the time. So,
I did not know that.
yeah.
But the thing
Yeah,
is,
it was,
like, well, no, wait a minute. I do remember that one. Never mind. I do.
it was the voting thing. The
Yeah.
voting machines. Yeah. It was proven that it was factually incorrect. And in court, cost Fox a pretty good penny. And their main source was the current sitting president. Can't take a lot of litigations to your current sitting president. So after the fact, maybe, but not during. But after the fact, who really cares for the most part?
Well, like I said, they'll never put a past or present in
Right,
prison.
yeah. Because you look at the drone in chief, he's still roaming around and made to be one of the best, current.
I have done this
That,
forever. Like we'll never, even if Trump really did do some horrible shit,
yeah.
and they can prove it. He's never going to go to prison. Like they
No.
said, we're going to put Trump in prison. No, you're not. None of you are going to
No,
put Trump in prison.
Yeah.
The second you put him in prison, we could put any past president. Clinton will be in prison
Yeah.
immediately.
Yeah.
No questions asked.
I mean, not just that, but you have good old Georgie boy.
Georgie, Obama. I mean, the only one that could not be put in prison had just died was what's his name? 100-year-old.
Ford?
No, not Ford. Just died. He was 100 years old.
Oh, I
Damn it!
that's the first person. That was the first person who came to me that was pretty old as well.
No, 76. He died in. He was president in 76.
No,
to
no,
80, before Reagan.
I just
My
realized
brain,
that. It's
my
he was one
brain.
of the women.
It's my brain for some reason isn't catching on to him.
There was George Senior who passed. There was who else? Was he a Democrat?
He was Democrat.
Okay.
He was right. He was right before. He was president before Reagan. I can't remember his fucking name. It's not Kerry. It's. God damn it.
I'm gonna have to look it up.
Yeah, I know. I know this. I know who this is. I see his face in my brain, and I'm like, why is the name not? My old man brain is hitting. Hold on here. I got my phone.
Carter.
Carter. I knew it began with a C or a K. I was like thinking, wait a minute, it's not.
I looked it up. It was Jimmy Carter.
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Yes, Jimmy Carter. I couldn't fucking remember. I should
No,
know
but again, like I said, all of your presidents, well, not all, but the majority of your presidents,
Carter
have
is
tarnished.
Carter is the only one that probably would not be put in prison.
Well, the weird ones are the ones that would have the least amount who died in office early or were the pencil pushers. Those are the ones you can pretty much guarantee that they didn't have enough time to tarnish. Those who involved themselves deeply, like Barack Obama, George Senior. Yeah, they.
Biden. I mean, but well, here's the thing: Biden can't go to prison. He's too crazy to put in prison, apparently. I mean,
That is
he's too
very
far.
questionable. That's the problem. That is very questionable. I mean, it's.
It was the only thing that kept him from being impeached or thrown in prison for the things he did. But
fuck yes,
the Democrats were like, "You're lying." It's like, if I'm lying, he needs to go to prison. If I'm making shit up, no, he needs to go to prison.
No, he's done a few things that are questionable. But like I said before,
I mean,
both sides are problematic. It is what it is. Honestly, you've got that two-party system.
Here's the thing: we technically did have a 3-party system. It didn't work out well for a minute there. It really didn't.
No, yeah.
It actually made things worse for a minute, and then they were talking about adding a 4th party. I said, like, how about we just go back to a 2-party system? And everybody was like, kind of makes sense, but,
No.
Now we got the DSA instead of the DNC, and it's like, we'll see.
I mean, technically, you are kind of working on Party 4 as it is, because
the Tea Party.
If it isn't the far right, the Fuentes group, it's the far left or the socialist group, which is kind of a mixed bag.
Like I said, my dad was talking to me and my brother about Trump, and we're just like that. I said, Dad, stop, don't talk politics. If you support Trump, you can't say you don't support the Nazis, and it's like, oh, thanks, Dad. You just called your sons Nazis. Oh, I did. That's not what I meant. Dad, you may not have meant it.
Basically, yeah.
But that's what you said. You just said. And I'm trying to tell my dad, it's like, Dad, but you don't understand. That's not what I meant. I'm just saying, Trump's horrible. I was like, none of that matters now, Dad. You kind of fucked up. My brother's still mad at me. I'm like, I just realized my dad's not all there anymore. He was. This was a band that hated fucking Clinton and Obama.
I get it.
And then all of a sudden Trump became, and I was like, I get it. He is a Democrat, Dad. I get it. But then
he's a very big D with a very small R.
Mm-hmm.
He's the classic Democrat that realistically showcases of how far the Republican Party has gone, including the Rhinos.
Oh yeah.
That they have skewed to the left so far that they're starting to look like they're part of the right, which is kind of questionable. And realistically, your American socialists are really more conservatives.
Yeah, I know. That's the funny part.
I know, which is kind of weird to say that, but hey, the weird
after
thing
you
is
said that, I was kind of like, yeah, that's actually kind of true. Fuck.
Yeah.
Because I was watching.
Remember, I'm a Canadian. I understand your ruling party is a little different than the rest of the global world.
Oh, yeah.
But looking at the political parties from the global world and seeing what these new parties that are coming out are imitating or borrowed heavily from, I'm like going, well, these guys would be really considered either Republicans or conservatives in your viewpoint, because they are nationalistic. They want small government, but they do also want to have a degree of governmental control. Yes, there is that. That is unfortunately a huge a call factor of what is your classic conservatives, current conservatives, a Ben Shapiro type conservative. So like, yeah, I'm surprised that Benny hasn't really figured that out. That basically these new wave Democrats, socialist Democrats, communists as many want to call them as, because the communist collective, again, mostly came from the Democratic side. Yes, it eventually teetered off into the Republican side during Hollywood time frame, but that was because of you Dixiecrats that kind of invaded the the Republican space. I kind of know that part of history. Not that I was there for it, but I get curious. Actually, it was also my educational group. We learned all the other different countries, and yours was very interesting.
But yeah, I'm kind of just at this.
I mean,
point
you were
where-
also part of the Great War that was supposed to end all wars. So
You were a part of that too. Fuck you.
oh,
We weren't alone
see,
in that.
That's I know,
We weren't alone in
but
that shit.
here's the thing: we have Canadian history. We know everything about that we need to know Canada. That we are the reason of the Geneva Convention. But
You and Poland.
the first couple of pages is all Canadian things that we did. We know this. We glorify this in all of Canada. We
Hey,
don't
listen,
we don't shy away from this.
All the stuff in this back is because what the Polish did back in the day. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
hey, you guys,
Yeah.
they started it.
We started it. The Polish kind of helps finish it.
Well, no, the thing is,
kinda,
the Polish did back in the day, way before that. Like, a lot of the stuff that was in the back of the book, actually, of Geneva, is hilarious. Your stuff's in the front. Their stuff's in the back because everybody's forgotten about it.
yeah.
And it's starting to come back on us because everybody's like, this wasn't even part of this wasn't even originally written for the Geneva Convention. A lot of it was for rules of war acts from other countries that they would agree on before going while in war.
Yeah.
Because certain things, you know, hey.
Yeah, we're just perusing the actual the rule book, and seeing what we can explain.
Apparently we said, you know what, exploding bullets are fine.
Yeah.
We said, you know, this was so damn good, and everybody's bitching that we got rid of it and spent so much money on it. Let's bring it back.
Yeah.
And then fuck it up somehow.
I mean, it's a good thing.
What am I doing?
Ends wars quickly.
It does. We're trying to figure that
But
out.
now drones will be a thing. So drones was exploding bullets.
I honestly, drones are the worst.
Oh yeah.
I'm looking at this. I'm like, I'm just really glad I'm not in war. I'm just not in the military anymore. I'm glad my youngest brother is not in the military anymore, because it would absolutely suck.
Oh yeah.
It would be a suck fest, and not a good one either. Not one of the good ones. It would be
Depending
one of the
on,
bad
depending
ones.
on where the sucking's happening.
Apparently, even when you're getting blown into, in Ukraine.
It's only the Russians. Those pesky Russians.
Yeah, well. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, people, just get blown while being blown. So.
Yeah, no. I mean, there's also 620 drones that they don't want to talk about.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to talk about anything.
No.
I enjoy the drone wars that are happening over in the Ukraine and Russia. They have to deal with the wires that exist. It's hilarious.
I know. This is never ending.
Yeah. As long as it's still going, the drones are getting better and better and cheaper and cheaper. Unless they're American made, then they're somehow getting more expensive.
Has nothing to do with the strait, I'm sure.
No, the cost of your drone production has always been expensive for some reason. I have no
Like I
idea
said, it
why.
has nothing to do with the strait, I'm sure.
No, definitely, I know that.
But yeah, it is what it is. Let it be.
Uh-huh.
Let it go.
Yeah, no, I find it hilarious. But anyways,
No, I get it. I'm waiting for
but
it
yeah, as I kind of like going with it, it's just this is where we're at. Enjoy it. It can only get worse.
pretty much.
If it happens to get better, huzzah. But
I'm kind of doubting it will.
we'll have to wait and see. Because
Oh, no.
you guys have a midterm that's coming up.
I guess. You wouldn't know
Yeah.
the way people are talking about it.
I know, right?
It's gonna be a red wave. It's gonna be a blue wave. It's gonna be a shit wave no matter. What happens when you combine blue and fucking red together? You get shit.
Purple.
You get purple shit. You get the purple shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nobody cares.
But like I said, I'm intrigued to see where it goes, and
honestly, after
who's the current Republican speaker? He's Mike something.
Mike Pence.
Mike Pence? Probably. Yeah, he.
No, I'm thinking something else.
Yeah, no.
I know. Is it bad?
It's okay. He just it was pretty much told that Jared, Trump's son-in-law, and Trump ended up talking to the Democratic version, who could probably be the new speaker. So, yeah. It looks like either way.
Like I said, someone doesn't have to be voted in to be Speaker of the House.
Yeah, I know.
That'd be hilarious. I would actually laugh at that. I'd be like, "Yeah, we're fucking done. Let's do the Great Reset now."
Pretty much. Actually, I wouldn't put it past it for the final years of the Trump experiment. Because
I kind of knew this was going to be a shit show no matter who won, but
I tried to explain that to a lot of people who kind of were trying to figure out, like, why would you guys vote for him a second time? Like, well, realistically, the guy that they got that could have probably held it for a full 8 years, kind of was forced out of it for questionable reasons.
They thought he
Some believed he was out of it. Others believed he wasn't in it. Like.
Here was the thing. During that debate, everybody thought Joe was having a heart attack. And even Trump was like, "Oh shit, is he okay?" He didn't know what the fuck was going on there for a minute. And
yeah,
Trump was kind of worried.
No, I'm gonna use his. Here's the deal. It was a game because he wasn't getting his term of presidency the way he wanted.
So he just left on his terms.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Because he's healthier than a horse. Yes, he still has to play the game, but yeah, he left. It was given to Kamala, who was the worst out of all.
Oh god damn!
She was picked for this the main reason of sheer being the worst candidate of all.
Well, here's the thing. Now they want to do Cortez, and everybody's like,
"No, actually,
I
honestly, I'd be fine if they go with Cortez."
No. I think it's going to be absolutely hilarious if they go with Cortez because no one's gonna fucking take her serious.
Oh,
no one in the fucking world, in Congress, anywhere will fucking take her serious. No one takes her serious now as a congressperson.
I know, which is fine. Look, this is something I said was going to possibly happen.
Oh no, yeah, I know you did, and I was like, I hope not, but at this point, I'm just like, you know what? If we're going to have that great reset, that would be the great kicker.
That would be, that'd be the moment. That would be, that'd be the greatest moment in time where everybody on all sides would kind of go, you know what, this selection, it was the worst selection we've ever had. Idiocracy to the highest level.
Oh god, yeah.
So, like, you know what, AOC does seem like a potential at this particular version
of the universe. Yeah.
We pretty much hit our level with hiring Justin Trudeau.
I'm like, if you guys are serious, this is the best you can do. The Democratic Party is truly fucking dead. And so is the Republicans, because we can literally pick a fucking corpse out of the ground.
You should pick a corpse out of the ground.
Yeah, I know, we really should actually, but both sides actually probably should at this point.
Because
they would be better going off with the corpse of Carter, and we would be better going off with the Republicans would be good with going out with the corpse of Joe or Betty, Nixon at this fucking point. I mean, Jesus.
Actually, your best bet is to get a bit of a fresher corpse. Ronnie Reagan corpse would probably do better.
Yeah, but it would want jelly beans all the time.
It's fine.
Jelly beans are disgusting. I still can't. I mean, the only thing I had real problem I had was the jelly beans. Jelly beans are disgusting.
I get it. But regardless, you can get around that.
And I don't mean the Skittles ones. I mean like the old fashioned.
No, I know.
God, tasted like fucking meth.
I was there. I watched cheese. Anyways,
how can he eat a whole handful like they're? Oh. I mean,
he's from an age that was like that.
I mean, candy corn. Okay, yeah, I get it. Candy corn's good. But as you get older, it tastes better. Unfortunately, it really does. I hate it. I hate it that it tastes better as you get older.
No. To this day, candy corn is still.
Now you haven't hit you. It's like you haven't had 60 yet, man. I mean,
I get it, but I'm still at that age where it's like, no. Actually, I just found out that my prime minister is 60.
Yeah, he probably eats candy corn now.
He probably could. We actually hired an older. We actually got an older prime minister. We had a younger.
You had a younger one, and you found out that didn't work out so well.
No. And now we got a bit of an older one, but he's not super old, so it's like
he's like that right age of old. Is like I trust this man.
Yep.
He's not quite my grandpa, but he's not quite my dad either. So
he's that crazy uncle that I can deal with. Which is kind of what
he wants to have apparently wants to have a wrestling match with Trump in a ring. I guess. I know ours is. He's tried to be flamboyant and failing. He's trying to be like that, outgoing. He's trying to be your version of Trump, but it's like.
I mean, it depends on it. I mean, it depends if we're talking about. If we're talking about Mark Carney, the skinny old dude. He isn't. He's using his banker mentality. That's basically what he's doing. And now, if you're talking about Ford, the premier of
no, I'm talking about your actual prime minister right now.
Okay. Yeah. No. Okay. So with him, it's a tale of two tapes. What you see on screen is not what you see behind the scenes.
Okay, I mean that's just okay. Makes sense then.
Because he is a banker.
But here's the thing: I'm honestly at the point where I don't think we can have a president here in the United States that doesn't have a scandal before he becomes president anymore.
I'm starting to think I think that's a problem on your guys' end for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah.
Apparently, the worse scandal you have, the more likely you are to be president.
Weird how that is a thing.
Obama is that.
Yeah, no, like I said, it's weird how that's a thing, and I'm like I don't know if I could deal with that.
I'm kind of at that point too. That's why I'm like the Great Reset needs to happen. Not on the terms they want it to happen, but on the terms that it needs to happen.
No, that's fair. That's completely fair.
As in, giant meteor hitting the Earth or a black hole,
No.
Up and,
I get it. No, I get that. But yeah, no, we are... we don't have a lot of scandals on our end, which is crazy.
Yes and no.
So it's like, okay.
I mean, you have a lot of crackhead mayors, but that's kind of normal here too. So.
Yeah, but that's Ford is the only one that's actually kind of the weirdest one in the entire collection.
Well, he's just the most outgoing because everybody likes him because he's on crack.
That and actually, Wap Canoe is actually the better version of Ford. Yeah, he just tells everybody like it is. Weird Indian guy. The ones with the feather, not the dog.
We just call those American Indians. It's easier.
I know. Here it's First Nation.
Ah, that actually
Yes.
makes sense.
Ah. Yeah. But they still also address themselves as Indian, so I like to preference, the dot versus.
Well, I call
feather.
them Indians and Indonesians.
Yeah, I mean
always thought
that
makes more
also
sense.
kinda, but Indonesia is an actual, Asian group.
Which is where those ones.
Unfortunately, the Indians from India, they are kind of an Asian group, but not really an Asian group.
Kind of like the Chinese.
Kinda, but the Chinese are an actual proper Asian.
I mean, the only ones that consider themselves not Asian are Russians, even though they are Asians. But, hey.
Yeah, they're well.
I mean,
they're-
if you here's the funny thing: tell a Russian that he looks like a Chinese man,
Yeah, I
or an
know,
Oriental, they get really pissed
yeah.
off. They get
I know they can do.
They get so pissed off.
They're okay. So the Russians are a little bit of a weird one. So you're right; they are Asian, but they're not at the same time.
No, I know that. I know.
The reason of why is because of the eastern, or actually in this case, it'd be the western portion of Russia. Was still under the great control of a certain country that ended up losing a war that had their pieces divvied up. That'd be Germany.
Oh, yeah.
So they were originally Germanic. So
I know. I just the world is weird.
yes,
Man,
yes,
you have two continents on one landmass, so yeah.
Yeah.
That's always we're Europeans, not Asians. It's like you guys are really kind of connected there.
Yeah, very connected.
You're very connected. In fact, one would almost say you're a fucking solid piece of one continent.
Yeah.
No, we're two different continents. It's like,
Yeah.
I mean, they're literally the only ones to get the claim that are right next to each other, like that.
Yeah, I mean they try. I know. But yeah, no.
I mean, actually, a
Like
lot
I
of people
said,
call it Eurasia.
Yes,
for a
that is,
reason. For
Eurasia,
because it is one continent. So
it is one continent. Yeah. The history for said continent is very unique because it was controlled by the Mongols, and it was controlled by the Ottomans, and then it was
And the only reason they did go with Asia because it sounds like you're calling somebody a retard, but hey. Asia?
Sometimes that's correct. Depending on whereabouts in Asia you're in.
Asia. Or Eurasia, yeah. But we went with the Eurasia instead of the Europe-Asia.
Yeah.
Asia-Europe.
Yeah.
But, it's...
Yeah, I do know.
The world is just weird right now, and I just I wanted to take a breath. I just want the earth to take a moment, take a breath, sit back and have some tea or coffee, whichever's better for it, and just relax. I'd really just like that.
I think it'll relax the moment the AI bubble actually bursts.
I hope. I know the data center bubble is... The data center bubble is going insane. People... Oh god, it's going. Ohio had so many data centers that were going to happen and now are not. They're like, hey, did it pass the water test? No, it did not pass the water test, but we're still building. It's like, yeah, no, you're not. You can't. People are pulling out the charters. People are finally going back and looking at the charters of towns and like, yeah, you can't do that. You can't do that, or that. You have to change the charter. Well, we're going to change the charter. No, you can't. We're going to fucking vote you out before you change the charter.
Yeah, no, that sounds about right.
Yeah. In order to change the charter, you have to get the whole fucking town to vote on that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, no.
Yeah, no. Like I said, that bubble, once it starts, bursting.
It's already bursting. It's just not mainstream yet.
No. Once it starts properly bursting, it's gonna be hilarious.
I
Yeah, I guess not.
predictions on who's going to remain. Uh, Probably Tesla, because it's not full in on it. Tesla AI.
Actually, yes and no.
Nah,
Elon
no,
Musk is
that's why
full
I'm
in on
telling.
it. Ergo, Tesla is full on it. That's how it's getting its GPS information.
But the way it's in on it is
Mm,
weird.
dude, Grok is available on Tesla.
Oh no, I know that. I know that, but the
So
way.
it's there. It's so the big four or the big five will fail miserably because they've overextended.
That's what I mean.
That
Like
will also
Tesla hasn't technically overextended into it. I don't.
go
Maybe they.
according to Elon Musk. Yes, he has. He's trying to stop that horse, but that horse is still going forward.
Okay, so
Yeah,
maybe I misunderstood him then, because I thought
yeah,
he was already
he's trying
stopping
to
it.
yeah he's trying to stop
Oh,
this car that's going downhill, and it's
oh
kind of
yeah,
hard.
that I knew about, but I thought he already had. But he's like, yeah, yeah. Okay,
He's
maybe I
still
was.
trying to fight this. Yeah. So yeah, Grok is out for grabs. So what is it? Chat GPT, which is what's the actual main division? Uh, Something AI or whatever. It's the main one that's gonna go down.
Chat
The
GPT or
Yeah. No, ChatGPT, the one that is ChatGPT, but ChatGPT is the production name, but the actual
oh
company name is something completely
I
different.
know what you're talking about. Yeah,
OpenAI,
Open
OpenAI,
AI,
OpenAI
AI.
it will crash. It's over invested itself to a point of the tune of saying that it wants to put in trillions of dollars, even though it made maybe a couple of tens of billions. Yeah. Hell, they even tried to walk themselves into saying they're going to be investing 600 billion into the open AI, which they still can't afford. Uh, yeah.
I wish them luck. I mean, I kind of knew AI was gonna. I knew it was gonna be a new bubble, but I just how is this going to affect the normal person? Probably not much. Uh,
It kind of comes back down to how much is a bit questionable. Uh, it depends on how integrated AI is into a lot of the different systems.
what was it? They were talking a lot of people who were doing design and everything. They looked at the price of what it cost to use, and they said it would have been cheaper for us just to keep the old people and pay them the same salary they were getting,
Yeah,
and give them a raise, and it still
yeah.
would have been cheaper to keep them instead of going to AI, because the
Oh
power
yeah,
cost, the
yeah.
upkeep, yeah, it's insane. So now they're starting to find out. We said we kind of told you. The same thing happened with computers in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah,
They were
the dot-com
rushing.
bubble.
No, that I'm talking. This is before the .com. I'm talking about the 80s, before the internet became a thing. The computers, they put the computers at the offices, and they didn't really see much increase in progression until people about 10 years after.
Huh?
And they had wasted that money too soon. Instead of bringing it in slowly, they rushed it in, and it was actually slower for a minute. Because people didn't know what they were doing and didn't know how to use them until like they went to school for it. People
Yeah,
went to
no, I
school
get
to use
that.
typewriters and not computers. Two different things.
Yeah. I see what you're getting at. Yeah,
I'm talking about that. Then the .com bubble happened,
yeah. The dot-com is where
and
I
see,
kind of drove myself into.
I
That was the bigger
I
one.
I was around during the computer era switchover,
No,
and
I get that. I keep forgetting how old you are sometimes.
yeah, and I was there for that,
I know
and
you're old, but I didn't think you were that old.
well, I wasn't in the workforce, but I was around when it happened.
Yo, you're an old crotchety. You know, I get it.
I
I
know.
get it now.
But I'm talking about precut.com, and then
No, yeah, no. See, I'm a little younger.
well, technically, you had before after in between the computer brush, you had the supercomputer bubble.
Yeah, that was the supercomputer one.
But,
I totally. Yeah,
then you had that one. Then you had the .com. They were like, it had stages. Then we
I kind of realized that.
But then we had we had a technology bubble that blew because nobody could progress for a minute, and that almost fucked up personal computers completely because no one was buying anything new because there was really nothing new for a minute. Oh, we could go this much faster. It's like that's almost nothing. I mean, Intel had the biggest leaps
with the
GPUs right now.
GPUs, yeah.
We're right there with GPUs right now, and I'm looking at it, and they're not. You know how they hype up GPUs around this time every year. We get a huge GPU hype right before Christmas. They're saying, "Yeah, we got cards coming out." Well, what? Well, how? Yeah, that'd be good. Ish.
Yeah. Ish.
It's like I'm like, oh God. We're out of the CPU bubble. We're into the GPU bubble. I said, well, you see, we have to liquid cool. Oh, you say you're water cooling? No, we have to literally stick these things in liquid that is specially made for electronics.
Yes,
and cool them.
I've seen it.
And I think at first when I saw that, it's like, oh, whatever. Oh shit, it was that quick.
Yeah. Well, when they found it was a lot cooler or produced a huge temperature discrepancy.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah.
Because, yeah.
Then,
the problem is it still eats up a lot of electricity.
Oh, yeah.
It's a hungry beast. Even though it's a cooling beast, it's a hungry beast.
It's a hungry cooling beast.
Yes.
Oh. But it does use less power because the way it cools. It's actually kind of
yes.
Because it's actually it's less damp than cooler than the AC cooler rooms because those can leak.
Yeah. Yes.
This really if it touches air, it evaporates. So yeah, one.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
And essentially, it's an alcohol-based cooling system, which is pretty neat.
Yeah, it is.
It's ethanol alcohol. It's like an ethanol alcohol.
It's a weird, interesting mix, but yeah.
But this is not. I mean, it's technically in your copper cooling tubes of your stuff, but this is like different. I don't know. It's weird.
No, you're very spot on. It is.
And they're trying to explain, like even like the tech reviewers, like, come on, guys, you gotta get. We have new processors. We're good on processors right now. We're good on RAM for the first time. Well, not having it, but on progressing. The one thing we don't have are GPUs, and the GPU is kind of doing something weird right now. They've reached a critical point to where they like to catch fire.
Yeah.
And everybody said, "Oh, it's the AMD." It's like, no, it's the AMD learned its lesson. They don't want they have stopped where they have stopped, not because they can't do it, because it's like morally we don't want to burn down half America. Like Nvidia doesn't care if they do.
Oh, I get that. I mean, realistically, Nvidia's all in on the AI as it is.
Oh yeah, they're literally making cards that can only be run in tubs of liquid shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, it's kind of weird because they invested heavily in OpenAI. OpenAI is going in heavily in the servers, which is for, what is it? Oculus, I think it's called.
Yeah, the Oculus servers. That are technically owned by
they're
Elon.
getting all the chips from Nvidia in order to run these servers.
But Nvidia made so many chips they don't have enough, or they have too many, and they're so backed up because no one has any money to buy more AIs yet. So Nvidia's in trouble because the reason Nvidia stock is dipping is not because they have a bad product. It's because nobody can afford to buy their product right now. And the people that can't afford to buy their product, they refuse to put it out there for them. So, yeah. I just find that funny.
They've walked themselves into a weird kind of conundrum.
Yeah, they're kind of just beating themselves over the head with a mallet right now and saying, not the mama.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it's like... and it's just amazing to watch.
It is.
Now, AMD...
I've been having fun.
Now, AMD is kind of doing the same thing, but they're like, hey, we're going to focus on our consumer market, too. So,
yeah.
They got revenue here on the side. That's all the consumer market was, and ever meant to be. It was never meant to be an end-all, be-all, but it was meant to be an extra income source. Yeah. That's all it was there for. And NVIDIA forgot that. I really think they forgot that part. It's like, hey, when the chips are down, we have this little bit of extra income that can make us float for a little bit longer.
Yeah.
And now they don't have that because they priced everybody the fuck out.
Yep.
I could afford one, but I wouldn't even buy one because the performance increase from what I have right now to that is minimal.
Actually, it's less than 2%.
Yeah, I think it's like less than 2%. Yeah, like I said, minimal. Minimally better.
Yeah, because the jump from the 400, the 40 series to the 50 series is less than 2%.
And to the 60 series, it looks like it's going to be even less.
Yes, it is.
Even with the good RAM. It's like...
Yep.
Yeah. This does...
They bottlenecked themselves.
Yeah, they did. They really did.
So... Yeah.
Well, the problem is that the amount of electricity they have to shoot there and not burn the computer up.
Yep.
Is insane. It's like, oh yeah, you're going to get 1,000 watts to run your fucking computer, just your graphics card. What? Oh yeah, 1,000 watts. And your wire, not only will your wires catch on fire, but the air around it. So be careful.
Yeah.
Yay.
Which is why I keep kind of saying, hey, if you already got the 30 or the 40, you're good.
I think I'm going to call it quits here. We've been going for about 3 hours. We've been talking more about shit than we have been playing the game, I think.
Actually, that kind of what we end up doing anyways.
Most of the time, yeah. But,
I mean, we did talk about the game briefly, and let's be real. Let's be real. There's only so much you can talk about this game.
You know, we talked about it for the first hour and a half, I think, at least.
Yeah, we did. We did.
And then we ran out of shit, and then I was just like...
Yeah, then we moved on to a different talking point, and we moved to a different talking point, and I'm still waiting to find out whether the ongoing talking point is going to get even more juicier, that being GTA 6.
Oh, God,
because, my God, is it getting weird.
That is a glorious shit show in the making that we haven't seen in a while. I don't know if it's done on purpose or accident, but it's happening.
It's been glorious. It's been glorious.
I've kind of been wanting to see what's going to happen there. And
same here.
I was like, are you going to catch the guy and then there's the dead man switch?
Yep.
I mean, what are you going to do?
Look, I'm enjoying this new version of Catch Me If You Can.
Oh, God, yeah. And it's even if they catch him, it's like, is this the real guy? Because even the last guy they caught, it was like, is he really the guy? Because there was questions on that still, which is why they didn't really do anything to him.
Yeah, no, they put him away for a spell. But yeah, no, I wish the GTA lovers the best of luck. I still go under the principle I do have GTA 5 and the online version that came with the game, and I know I installed it once, and then I uninstalled it before I even got a chance to actually start playing the game.
I have never owned a copy of GTA myself, ever.
Here's the deal. I got that off of Humble Bundles, so it was like part of the actual groupage. I'm like, okay.
I don't
I
think
didn't have to buy it technically.
I think I have played 4, but I only did it to play comparison to Saints Row 3. Like I said, I would say
San
so bad.
Andreas is yeah. The last one was San Andreas for a GTA for me. I tried the Russian version of the fourth one. I wasn't too impressed. I was kind of bored. Yeah, like, and then they've been trying to go into this movie schlock shit since going forward. I'm not interested. I just want to have an open world where I can do anything I want to do.
Which you
No,
can't
no
do,
story
but
required.
yeah, which you still can't do in any of the GTA's. Even though they say, yeah,
The
you
only one
can.
that you can kind of get away with is the online version, and you have to have a server.
Yeah. Sad.
I know, but
And
yeah,
even then, they
it
took
is.
away some of your cars, and everybody was like, hey, these things we paid money for, what are you going to do? Ah, you're
Yeah, I know,
fucked.
right?
You're
Pretty
fucked.
much.
Hey, these things you
Pretty much.
paid money for, you're fucked.
I know. You have to read the fine print. You're pretty much just leasing the game, not yours. You didn't buy it.
Even though you paid for these cars to be in your game,
Yeah,
which Steve was like,
it's at that fine print.
however, Steve was like, no, you changed the game. Guess what? They get their refund.
Wasn't that for what was it, a Battlefield Pass or a Battlefield game? I think it
Yeah,
was.
there was
I
also
think
for a
it was.
Battlefield game too. They did that. They also
Yeah,
did it for the Steam game. People,
they gave the guy his almost $200 back because of the even though he spent over 400 hours of in-game, playtime. He was able to get away with it because they removed parts of the game. Ergo,
and a lot of people
um,
followed suit afterwards, which
yeah,
was hilarious. It was like,
yeah,
yeah, they're like, hey, yeah, they're like, well, you don't have that. It's like, yeah, any game you sell in the future, we're keeping it, the money. You're
yeah,
not getting any of that. That's how. Remember, you have a contract with us.
yeah.
Any returns that you have that you do not fulfill back to us, we'll just take out of your net future game sales.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So yeah, that's
It's a win-win for Steve.
Steam wins no matter what. Yeah, that's why Steam
That's
wins no
correct.
matter what. They just
Yeah.
yeah. Oh well, that's
Oh, apparently, Epic Games is now going into Linux.
I was wondering when they were going to do that because
They're getting desperate now.
I thought they would have done it in the beginning, but they
No,
didn't.
they're hoping to defeat the evil thing of Gabe and his Steam.
Uh,
And I guess they realized that Linux was the way to go.
speaking of David Steam, Europe has kind of dropped that lawsuit. Quietly
I'm
dropped
not
that lawsuit.
surprised.
They're like, hey, they brought up the point. Like, I guess the first day they brought up the point. Hey, there's these other games that charge like twice as much as we do. We actually charge the lowest and are the most fair, and you're
Yep.
going after us. And they're like, you shit, run away.
Well, no, I mean, wasn't I know it was the same kind of a lobbyist group that also kind of was spearheaded by the Australian lobbyist group that was there.
Well, it was
So,
also spearheaded by the World Economic Forum as well.
yeah, those people, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those
I mean,
fuckers.
which is really not part of the EU, even though they claim to be. They're